In that case, against my better judgment, and for the first time in Tattletale's history starting moderately on time and with no technical difficulties, we are, once again, live. Hello and welcome to Tattletale's RPG, where the table may indeed be virtual, but you are most certainly welcome at it. And we have a Novo in the chat. I do miss having Novo in the chat, but for some reason it's not come up on stream. That's odd. Why you're not...
one, the only, a Novo in chat. He always alarms me.
I do like having Novo in chat. Wait. No technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Novo, spam the chat and I'll see if it's the fact I need to keep Google open or something. Because if so, that will suck. Spam the chat. It's not loading, is it? It has to be fucking live. I have to have a third... Oh no, it's coming up. It's coming up. We're good. It's coming up. We're good. I thought I needed a third monitor. And I was gonna cry for my wallet because I want to buy Katie a computer. Alright, so...
Fuck it, we do it live.
Fuck it, we do it live. Had real life stuff and missed the streams. Fucking disgusting, Novo. You're not allowed real lives. You have to, play make-believe with me. So where we last left off in The Walking Dead Nevermore, our party has once again done what our party does best and monstrably cocked up. Having departed Camp Runcorn, going on a supply run for Rugger, you have managed to make your way to Camp Eden, where we lost one of our friends, Dermot O'Hagan, only to make our way further through, meet up with the survivors at Morius Manor, promptly meet a new character by the name of Seamus, who has gotten a woman pregnant in the apocalypse. Not the best plan in the world. And from there you have struck out to find Dermot's sister. Having reached the church of St. Bridget on the day of St. Bridget, I think we were all quite chuffed with that, I know I was. You interacted and met with Father Martin Mullaney, and were also aware of being followed. And it would appear that the prison, the Augustin prison to the south of Wickerton, it would appear has fallen to disrepair and ruin. The inmates seemingly have escaped. You attempted to re-enter the quarantine zone. And in answer to your question, Novo, how many kids does Liam have now? None yet in this campaign, though he is playing one. In the Age of Sigmar campaign, it's...
Funny you should say that, Novo. Funny you should fucking say it.
In the Age of Sigmar campaign, I think it's about 2 weeks. Currently it's just a glint in Randy Goman's eyes.
I slipped and someone fell inside me.
I was going to say, yeah, you slipped and landed on a man's penis. YouTube, and apparently you're not allowed to talk about that sort of thing. So you slipped and fell on a hot dog. There we go. We've saved it. We're compliant with terms of service.
He slipped and fell on a wiener.
You can't hit us with the wiener. No. No wiener. I'm sorry, YouTube. There is no wiener here. This is a deadly serious role-playing game. Anyway, back to the zombies. Well, having broken through the quarantine with your enemies in tow, you realise that Camp Runcorn was no longer safe. And you have now endeavoured to make your way from Camp Runcorn, from the Church of St. Bridget to Camp Runcorn to rescue, in your eyes, your allies and loved ones. So, as we return back to the church map, the party has decided to go in 2 separate places. You have slept through the night. As you have done so, you believe the zombies in the surrounding area have lost track of you. The snow has frosted over the windows, leaving just the imprints of shadows against them as the walkers roam outside. This is not a safe zone, so the threat level is still 1. You are not safe. if I delete these guys, you have picked who you'll be playing. And I apologise to Liam and David, who will be coming to you in a bit.
Yes, just before we start though, Pat, who is our resident claimed expert on Irish people.
He's
how do I say his
Irish.
name? Yes, he claims to be.
I am so sorry for him. That must be horrible.
You
I'm just
mean?
expecting that
Do you
of
mean
left field
David's?
one
Do you mean
day.
David's character?
No. Mine.
Yours? Oh, he's called Quam. It's not an Irish name. I just made it up as I fucking went. I was like, these letters look fun.
This. That.
Is he French?
Maybe.
Sounds like French.
No, monsieur. Welcome to the land of the dead. Okay, well, that's not going well.
Asshole Frenchman. Okay.
Bonjour. He is not French. Quam is very much was a member of like the farm community before you guys showed up. He was closer to Mama Kelloyd than many. Got her way of thinking, but was by no means a good person. Is that make sense?
Oh, so he was also
Okay.
racist.
He wasn't racist. He's brutal. He's the Shane, as it were, of the.
I'm an equal opportunist, Gabe. I hate everyone.
Aha.
Highly
I see, I like him
opinionated.
now. I already liked him when he was just racist, but now I like him more.
Christ help us.
Yeah. I'm less of a Nigel Farage, more of an Anne Widdecombe.
All right. So
Oh.
we all know you'd go for the Widdicombe-macy.
I'm leaving your campaigns in
I completely understand. I mean, after she was on Strictly, what else could you do?
Literally when I became gay.
We'll let her know.
We could choose not to become gay?
It's true. It is a choice. Anyway,
Yeah,
before we do actually complete the banned off of YouTube speedrun that we seem to eternally be going for,
You do.
one side of our players are going towards Mama Kelloyd's farm, looking to find their former allies and a place of refuge before striking out on their own into the wilderness. The other half, the half that we are following today, are going back into Camp Runcorn in an attempt to rescue their friends and family. This group consists of Father Martin Mullaney, Seamus, Ocean, Matty, Dermot's sister, and Ray. And I realise Dermot's sister does have a name, which is Orla. Apparently she just, isn't valid enough to get one. So, before you head out, is there any sort of prep, anything you want to do before you get going? I also realised for some reason the stream art thumbnail for the All Tattletale stream is fucking Periwinkle, and I don't know why. From the superhero campaign. It's the picture of Periwinkle with the kryptonite chainsaw.
Reasons beyond your comprehension.
No matter where we go, I still think of him,
That's love. You know
Oh,
that, right?
Gabe, you would have loved Periwinkle. He was. This is the man who murdered the Justice League. Tonight, Head
So you
Trimmer.
were like crying. Nice.
Oh,
I love myself some more criminals.
he shoved Batman into Wonder Woman. Anyway, Periwinkle was the fucking goat.
I am curious.
Oh
but,
man, we'll go through it sometime with you. It was a fun, yeah. Liam and
Anyway,
Pat
Walking
can pacify.
Yeah.
Yes, Walking Dead. How's that said phonetically, Pat? Because I'm dumb.
Oshin.
Oshin. Okay, that would be the Irish
Oshin.
pronunciation.
Oshin.
Oshi.
Oshin.
Alright, it's Oshi. No? Oshin. Like Oshin? I bought it from Oshin, not Timu?
Yeah, I had a friend in
No,
school called Oshin.
Oshin.
Oshin. Oshin.
Oshin. Yeah.
It's a made up language anyway. All languages are made up.
And there he goes.
Oh dear. Oshin.
Like,
Yeah, Oshin. That's what I've been saying, right?
Exactly.
Kinda.
Also known as Marcus. Anytime
I
that
think with how
anybody's,
Pat's been saying it, it sounds, because he's obviously it's a native tongue, it sounds a lot more like Oshi.
Yes, there's less of an N on the end. Is that intentional?
Oh, it's the father. It's my father. So it's Ian.
Yes, father.
Oshin.
I don't know.
I
I'm
like
scared.
Daddy.
I don't want to be racist.
Yeah, men in glass houses shouldn't throw stones accusing a man with a made-up language who DMs a made-up world.
Who has designed an entire like I speak Kaijin. Like I've written a language. Anyway.
All right, Timu Tolkien, come on.
you gotta remember the man with the glass house, but with a machine gun in the rooftop, can throw as many stones as he wants.
I'll take Timu Tolkien any day. Timu Tolkien is still a better of Caught in Ice and Fire, and you know it.
Anyway, I think the last piece of
Yes.
RP that
Just before you head out.
that Christian would do is he would go up to his granddad and pull him into a hug, and he would whisper in his granddad's ear, "Don't trust Raymond. He's
Yo.
coming in for Seamus."
Your granddad gives you a look. If I'm honest with you, Christian, the only man I'm trusting right now is you. I don't like this fella either, I'll be honest with you. I don't like him at all. Seamus seems like a good sort, but he's gonna have to earn his place, and, well, is it me or is the father a little bit too keen for hell on earth for my liking?
He does seem at home with it.
Yeah, quite. I don't trust anyone who's more happy in the apocalypse than they were prior.
Yeah.
And he kneels down and pulls you into a squeezingly tight hug. Stay safe. No heroics,
He'd look at his grandpa. I think you know by now I won't make promises on that part.
You promise me, boy, that you're going to be alive when I find you. 'Cause I ain't putting you down. I ain't got that in me.
Oh, I'll be fine.
And this Mama Keloid, she can be trusted.
Aye, she can be trusted.
Right. Well, you look after yourself and your cunt now, won't you? And he gives you a grin.
Grandma's gonna hit you, something horrible.
Well, I've got to get out of my system before I see her. God bless Roger Mary and all. Right, go on. Get out of here, you vagabond. I love you.
Christian would quickly just go up to Seamus. Best of luck when you go to the camp.
Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure he gets back to you.
He'd take Seamus to one side a little bit, and he would he'd take him in private. He'd pull out the empty gun. It's not going to be very useful, but at least if you get in a tight spot, you might be able to bluff it out.
I'm not going to ask where you got this, lad, but thank you.
Okay, if you wanna, I'll transfer the gun over inventories. Chrissy has an assault rifle?
Yeah, you gave me an assault rifle.
Does he
At the
still
entrance.
have an assault rifle?
Are you
I
giving
never
me
put
an
it.
assault rifle?
I never put it. I never put it down.
I think there's a moment as people realise what's on the kid. And Piggy will run over and be like,
Run out of ammo?
I think it's still an assault rifle. Peggy will run over and sort of tap Christian on the back and go, Chrissy, not to be harsh, but, do you mind if I take the gun?
Love you, Peggy. And he would skip off.
No, and she reaches out and grabs you. I'm not having a kid take an assault rifle. I'm sorry, I know you're all distrusting at the moment, but absolutely not. No way in hell.
Can you aim with it?
Better than you can.
I took out walkers with it.
And you're gonna break your shoulder, something fierce.
Fine.
She takes it, holds out her hand to you. Pass it here.
Stroppy teenager, he would place it in her hands.
She takes it, checks the ammo. Thank you. Sidearms for you, if anything, alright?
So does that mean if we find a gun, I can have it?
If it's a pistol... I'm not making promises, alright?
But you just did.
Listen, and she sort of stands and looks at the entirety of everyone here. The way I see it, the only other adult in this group is you, Mr. Donald. And you see the Sam, who looks older than he is. Sort of frowns. Bunch of yous are a bunch of kids. Miss Monnery, I appreciate you're not a child, but, you've got your own affliction. So I'll be taking the assault rifle, and as we go to Mama Kelloyd's, you do as I say. I don't want no foolishness, alright? It ain't worth dying over.
Christian would smirk at her. Okay. I'll do you a deal. You can keep the assault rifle if you can stroke my cunt without laughing.
She looks at you. You shut the fuck up, you dirty mouth little shite. Come on.
It was worth a try. Okay.
Alright, I respect the effort. Right. Which group's going first into the night?
I could be misremembering, but I thought it was the camp one. I don't know
Okay.
if anybody else remembers differently.
I believe it is the camp.
Alright, in that case, as you go to the front of the church doors, heavy wooden doors, to either side. Oh, go on.
Instead of going out the front, can we go out the back through the...
Yeah, you can do. Through the vestry.
Yeah, through the vestry. Because that's only blocked by a chair instead of the 10 pews we put in front of
You
the
did
door.
somewhat barricade that front door, didn't you? Okay, no stress. As you go to the back through the vestry, you sort of lock the chair to the side. You find the verger underneath. So there's one of those like hollowed desks, and you can find where the verger has had his head crushed under a wooden desk in a pretty visceral way. As you guys sort of push past, you see the Reverend makes the sign of the cross in front of it. I am, like I said before, my love, mighty sorry about that. And he moves the chair away from the door. And as he goes to reach for the handle clicks and moves as though someone's opening it from the other side. What do you want to do?
I bring my knife up, ready to...
Okay. There's a moment of pause. And the Reverend, you bring your knife up, the Reverend reaches towards the handle. He looks at the rest of you. Pulls it open, and a walker stumbles in, which you grab, and immediately you stab Seamus with the knife, taking it down. And there's an uneasy moment as you look past the walker, waiting to see if anything is going to happen. But the way does look clear, thanks to, let me check here, who rolled it? Oh, one of your rolls earlier was to see if you guys were surrounded. Thanks to Liam, the way is clear. But it does appear that the Walkers, we are definitely staying in Season 1 and 2 Walking Dead territory. So Walkers will be working out how to open doors and hunting and the like. Damn it, I can't call that. Has Christian replaced his drive with a goal of getting back with his grandmother and grandfather since he found all? That's up to Liam. If Liam's drive is still the same as it was.
Chrissy hasn't come across. Well, he has fulfilled his long-term goal, which is true because he got reunited with his grandparents. The only thing that I haven't brought it up because Christian hasn't developed a goal enough to replace the long-term goal that he succeeded in. Not yet.
No stress. It is, as you leave, about 11 o'clock. Snow is falling, making the ground crunch. And every step your party takes, you can hear crunching. You're listening for the telltale signs of something shuffling through the snow, its legs not working as it should. But as you move, all is quiet. I would like you all to make stealth checks for me, please.
Could I persuade you to do a scout check?
Initially, I want them to be stealth. And then when you actually are traversing forwards, it will be scout.
I can't push these ones.
Oh, because you're an NPC. NPCs can't push. That's a problem. NPCs can't push. Just tell me if you're going to push and... Oh, you won't have fear either. Panic. Bugger.
You shouldn't have said anything. I just take it.
No, but as NPCs, they don't generate fear and... Hang on. Player character. Frame. I'm just going to very quickly whip up a character sheet. Please entertain yourselves.
We'll be back after these short messages from Novo Enterprises.
Excellent. Put the pressure on Novo.
DM?
Yes, you definitely have.
Oh, that's cute. I didn't ask you.
Here at Tattletales RPG, we pride ourselves on being wholly prepared for any eventuality.
Except the session.
Except what issues we may actually face.
Out now from your resident DM, the Timu Tolkien.
Honestly, the greatest compliment you've ever given me.
As it stands, we have an absolute preparation backlog of campaigns that realistically will take time to get into and then through. But worry not, we're still stuck developing issues for our current campaigns that we don't foresee until the exact moment they arise.
I don't like being called out like this. How dare you all?
But worry not, our DM is a seasoned pro and can have a resolution in 3 to 5 working days.
You can. I try. I mean, shout out to Squire for their fantastic customer service, because it would be 3 to 5 days if I had to fucking do it. Like...
This session is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
No, I rejected them. I turned them down, and you know it.
This
That's the
session
one
is
sponsorship
sponsored-
I've been offered.
This channel is sponsored by On That
Virtually.
Pass. Or
Fuck's sake.
alternatively, we are sponsored by... What was that shaven one? God, I can't remember the name of that shaven one.
Shaven Haven. Fuck it.
Observer, David's playing.
We are sponsored
There we go,
by
done.
Oh Daddy.
We're not sponsored by anyone. We are sponsored by Bob's right hand, a relationship worth investing in. So, that was quick. We're good. We can now cancel the ads, guys. We're good.
Right,
And now returning
make
to
another
your-
Stealth checks, please. You should have access to your characters now.
I did mine earlier, so should be alright.
Cool.
Fuck.
Okay. As you break out onto the road, you know there are walkers nearby. The eerie quiet of the road is crushing to you. As you start to make your way towards Camp Runcorn, the city is becoming denser and denser. And the reason your stealth checks are failing is because you notice that as you head more southeasterly towards the dockyards, you can see or you can feel splashing around your feet. Water has begun to rise. It's about up to your ankles, I'd say, at the moment.
Is there any path that would take us down the streets without standing in the water?
And not really. It's more as you. Wickerton's on a hill, right, that then goes down towards the coastline and the dockyards. As you are headed downhill, the water level seemingly is rising. What do you want to do? Right now, there are not major walkers around you. However, threat level is still 1. Any cock up, and it can. Well, you guys know how quickly it can escalate.
Is there a store near us that might have sold wellies?
Yeah, I'll say that there's like an Urban Outfitters or something like that nearby.
Oh my god, Forever 21!
Can I go in and look to see if I can find a pair of wellies so my feet don't get wet in this cold, which is just going to lead to illness?
This is where the scout check will come in.
Quaim's gonna look at Seamus. Why are you looking for clothes? Huh?
Quaim's not there currently, sorry. We will be introducing Nick and Quaim soon. Apologies.
Rude.
I'm sorry.
Rude.
I've got to. For the sake of consistency.
I will turn to the others. Come on. Wet feet in cold conditions like this. I'm just calling to get a flu, and quite frankly, I don't fancy that on top of everything else.
Oh, you're probably right. Ooh. 2 good successes. Nice. You're able to sort of shuffle off across to a shop. Unfortunately, it's not a Forever 21, Liam, I'm afraid. But you are able to shuffle across and you discover a fat face, let's say. Some of you may recognize this map. It's the only shop map I currently have available. Oh. So 2 successes. As you approach, you can see that while the door has been an attempt to lock it, that attempt has been unsuccessful. And if you want, you could push in.
I will slowly open the door,
Okay, it's sort of...
taking extra caution to, like, if there's any wires or things that might be pulled, set off a trap or something.
No, seemingly no wires. And as you sort of move closer, you can see sort of rows of coats and lines. The shop isn't completely empty, though. You can smell an unfortunately familiar smell these days, which is decay, rot.
eyes open. See if we can find anything to make our waterproof boots or anything.
Right, no point getting cold feet, I guess. And we'll search. David, what are you gonna do? Oh, sorry, Gabe, sorry. What are you gonna do? Part of the dynasty.
Oh, so I am here. My character was on the other group. I thought that was I was going with them.
Your character's in this group, apparently.
Yeah, I was. I'm a little bit confused.
To my knowledge, your character's in this group.
No, that's correct. No, that's
Otherwise,
correct.
I would have been asking you for who you're playing tonight.
No, I was being like a dumbass actually. Let me see. I still already have like, I have a crowbar. Wasn't it like a club or something that fashioned out of the?
I'm not sure. It's what would be on your character sheet. I haven't touched it.
Yeah, I have a crowbar. There was
Okay.
I don't think it was a crowbar though. It was kind of a improvised club because it was made
Okay.
from one of those.
If you've got a
cannoneers.
crowbar on your character sheet, you can just use that for your stats. Like it's never going to be too much.
Got it. You say it smells of decay.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of weird, right? What's the situation outside, pretty much, right now after we went through?
Right now, it looks to be okay. But just for you, Gabe, because you're asking the right questions, would you please make a scout check? But
Okay.
you need 2 successes.
Well, I may need them. I don't got them.
You can push if you wish.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll rather, my stress is
Mm-hmm.
not to be too high.
You can hear walkers, but you don't think they're nearby. Is the way I'll put it.
Yeah, I love the you don't think part.
Welcome to DMing. Everything's ambivalent.
Exactly.
Has to be, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna check it out in the area. I'm gonna see if there's anything useful to be found. Supplies, ammunition,
Make
weapons and ammunition that people.
Both of you make a scouting check for me then.
Okay.
That's another failure.
Oh no. Oh, not a cock-up failure, just a failure. Okay. 3 successes. On 3 successes, you're able to find boots enough for the whole group. There's like a sale going on, and all of you are able to pull on thick, waterproof boots. There's very much a relieved sigh that goes around the room. But with the extra successes, you start to hear it as well. A slight tremor to the ground. A mumbling, moaning sort of noise.
There's no ringing of bells, is there?
No ringing of bells as far as you can tell. Just feels wrong, the ground beneath your feet. And like I say, you can hear a moaning of some description. Thank you, darling. My wife provided a brief moan there. What do you want to do?
Is not die a good answer?
Nah.
Okay.
Inferior. I will say that Liam and David can kind of act like, you can still influence decisions and contribute. Just technically you don't have characters there,
Would it be a gluttural moan or?
You can hear you can hear walkers. You can hear so yes. You're welcome for that, by the way. The throatonomics of Bob's jaw.
Man's throat game's on point.
You know it.
Does it sound like they're coming from a lower level?
Yes.
Right, in which case Seamus will be like, giving like hand signals to go for the door.
Okay.
This isn't the objective. We're not going to waste time here.
Okay. Everybody make scout checks for me, please. And I will say...
My rolls are being
I'll say
fucking
Liam and
amazing.
David. Liam and David can both... Yeah, your rolls are something, Gabe. When I declare checks for this particular group, you can pick an NPC to roll. Let's do that.
So 3 successes, 1 failure.
3 successes, 1 failure.
I'd choose Matty.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay, let's have Matty roll. I'll have Matty and Orla roll. Oh. Couple of successes all round then. As you sort of listen, you place your ear to the ground and you listen to the sewers and the pipeworks of Wickerton. And there is this droning. And with the amount of successes, putting 2 and 2 together, where you guys made a breach in the quarantine was near a river. Do you remember? The same river you guys previously crossed, as a matter of fact, though much further down the road. Or down the stream. You have a moment, and I'll say Seamus, as you sort of, with the 1 failure, I won't actually roll anything, but on the failure, you look out the doors to the weirdly deserted street, and you move slowly to a drain cover, you know, a grated drain cover. And you look down into the sewage, and the sewage is looking back up at you. It is a press of hundreds, maybe more than hundreds, of walkers.
Nice.
And they are all moving gently downstream.
Right, folks, we don't got time to waste.
Anyone who wants to, as you are moving, I would love it if I could get, if you guys could put, putting a 2 and 2 together roll, essentially.
Wit?
No, this, actually, yeah, wits. That's a good one.
Rolling wits?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that like mean that we are smart?
Yeah, this is what I want you to make a certain connection.
Up.
Your dice tonight, mate, honestly. A vibe. It's something.
Background support today. I'm here for emotional support and nothing else.
Your character is here for emotional support, sure.
Yeah, but that ain't nothing else I can do here, man.
With the success, Seamus, where do large sewage pipes like this lead?
Lead out to sea.
Yep. And where is Camp Runcorn?
Camp Runcorn is by the sea.
Mm-hmm. And there's already a known horde in Camp Runcorn.
Yep. We don't got time to waste.
No.
Indeed not. Alright. In that case, let's do this. You don't need this map, which was Lower Wickerton. We don't need that. Alright. As you begin to go downstream, I need stealth checks from all of you.
Can we just assume I already failed instead of?
No, because that would be bad.
Oh, okay. That's still gonna fail, but
2 successes! I don't know!
I have a success.
It's the wellies! It's the...
They're in his color.
Okay, what did we roll? Right, and this is where we have Liam and David join us. So, just making sure I've got everyone here. Where are the farm survivors? So, as you begin to approach, I will count the successes. We have got most of them. As we approach, the frost and the cold is actually working in your favour to hide you. Considerably so. You see that you're coming to a slowly moving river, too deep to actually wade through, and you can see ice beginning to form on the top, so one wouldn't want to begin with. However, what you can see is a singular bridge crossing that river, but it is guarded by Runcorn's soldiers. What do we want to do?
Alright, let's hope they're a bit more
Let's kill them.
willing to listen at this side.
I don't have vision of my character.
I've made you the owner, you should do.
Trust me, I'm seeing black.
So
Damn, hang on, let me refresh the page. It might work.
Sorry,
Let me
Pat.
see
There is no token in this scene which gives you visibility of the area.
Wow. Oh, have I not put you on the map? I thought I did. How about now?
somebody I remember.
Oh, you're up there. You should do. Hang on.
Quick question. Are there
Hi-
any suspiciously red barrel with like a flammable
No, I'm afraid not.
Pat has been trying to do something. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. My apologies.
yeah. Seamus will turn to those right. Let's see if they're a bit more willing to listen at this side of the border. And he will approach with his hands up, clearly up in the air, and he's going to go by himself. He's going to shout, "This is Sergeant Seamus O'Callaghan, Garda Síochána."
Okay. Just before we come to that then, Liam and David, are your character tokens working at all?
Yet.
No.
I've made you owners of them.
Have you configured their line of sight?
Ah. 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 Ah.
Who needs them?
Hey, he did. Let's be fair. He did this whilst we were doing vicious mockery.
It's true.
He
Not
was at
wrong.
a disadvantage.
Hey, half the party works at disadvantage. Ah, aha, aha.
All me. All me. Alright. As you're approaching, Pat, moving up to the bridge, which I'm going to get rid of the grid on this map. It's not needed. If we go into combat, it works the same as, what's it called? AOS.
I do say, I do stop, and it's like, Garda Síochána, a badge number, and I give my badge number, which would be on my
Yep.
uniform. But I don't even glance down to double check anything.
Okay.
And I do have my hands up, showing no weapons or anything.
Matty's going to stay behind Orla so that they don't see him. You see this lady who steps forwards, rifle raised, but finger not on the trigger in classic sort of military discipline. None of you would recognize her, except maybe Matty. But this is Tara Rudden, one of the characters you met before, if you remember.
Got the
And-
lesbian.
Yes, she was the one, if I remember. She is married to Mary Dunn. Then Mary. That was those two.
Yeah, we know Mary, quite contrary.
That's her.
We only vaguely just met this one.
Yeah, only a little bit. So she sort of steps forward, rifle raised. You said you're Garda.
Aye, Garda Síochána. We heard there was a
Christ.
safe camp down here.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
On survivors, we're making our way down here.
And you've come. You're from Wickerton. You're from the quarantine zone.
Aye.
How did you not get here sooner? And she puts the gun on her shoulder and she gestures. Captain, cover me, would you?
Couldn't
And you
move.
see this heavy-set man, thick beard, or sort of stubble, look over and he goes, "Oh, yeah, I got you covered, lass. Though I can't say these lot look so scary." And again, none of your characters would recognise, but some of you would recognise Captain Haig, the chap with the whale, as it were, who you've known previously. But she steps forwards and moves right to the centre of the bridge. All right, get closer. Come here. Let's check you all out. Make sure you're okay.
Seamus will approach slowly. You're a sight for sore eyes.
God, what took you so long getting here? You're absolutely mad, all of you. How have you survived?
We were holed up till it got better.
I see, you've managed to... Good, by the Lord Almighty, am I glad that you're safe and sound. Well, welcome to Camp Runcorn. Like I say, we are safe, we're secure. Things aren't perfect, I won't lie to you. But we're damn sight better than the outside world. Alright, come on, let's be having names. Let's get you all registered. Step onto our side of the river, would you?
Right. I said Sergeant Seamus
Seamus O'Connor.
O'Callaghan. Sorry.
Seamus O'Callaghan. Alright, good. Alright, Nick, Quam, get over here, would yous?
I'm a bit busy at the moment, Lieutenant.
That's an order, convict. Get over here.
Hi, ma'am.
Jenna, Nick, you two.
Alright, let me just finish up what I'm doing.
Did I fucking stutter?
Well, it needs to untie me laces, otherwise I'm just gonna fall flat on my face.
Aye, might be something to laugh about at least. Alright, and you, Rugger, sorry. You keep fucking digging. And you see Rugger looks over and gives her like the peace sign and carries on. For context on backstory for Quam, Nick, and Rugger, you are all doing service, community service, for smuggling, essentially. Rugger's been made. Because you guys never came back, and he was caught. So, such is life.
Man, can't believe you would do that to somebody.
So you guys are in.
Time.
You guys are in the processes of having to make good your place here in the community of Runcorn. Tara goes, right, line up all of you. Quam, Nick, search them. Make sure they haven't got any weapons or anything.
You're meant to think I don't have a weapon. What do
If
you
you've
think I
got
get
weapons, I want you to
okay.
declare them.
Well, I've got a knife,
For sure, all of us
a
have.
crossbow, and my old service pistol.
Do yourself a favor, Sergeant, and shut your gob whilst I search you.
Alright. And is anyone else packing? And you see Reverend Mulaney steps forwards. Because he's quite openly carrying an assault rifle.
Alright, Father, come on now. Be taking the gun from you.
That won't be necessary, son.
She never said anything about taking the weapons from us, just that we need to declare them.
Oi, that is what I said for now.
Well,
And I don't think I'd be giving it to a convict.
she says convict for anything. You get caught taking an extra grain of rice.
Mm-hmm.
You're a
Hey, that's
convict.
fucking military law, lad. It's martial law.
The moment sort of
Poison that.
the moment goes by, and then you hear Father Mulaney, and a few eyes sort of turn as Captain Haig steps over. You guys did pick the right NPCs to go with. As you sort of step to the side, the father moves forwards, looks at Haig, who I forget is actually Australian, isn't he? He was here on holiday when you guys came over. And the two just full on embrace. It is good to see you, my son. And you hear Captain Haig go, "Ah, father, I'm glad you're alive and well as well. Crikey, you're a sight for sore eyes. What have you got there?" And the father turns the assault rifle over. It's an AR-15 pattern semi-automatic rifle, Taurian tactical innovations with 5.56 45mm NATO standard caliber barrel, 14.5-inch match-grade barrel with a pinned muzzle device, about 3.4 kilograms unloaded, ultralight aluminium handguard with a specialist trigger and a red dot optic. And you just see like Haig going, "Nice, nice, yeah, nice. Let's just get into it."
I was about to do the man, and then I realized that I'm no longer the woman. I'm dead.
So as you all sort of move forwards, there's this sort of uneasy tension, and Haig turns to Tara. "It's alright. I can't do an Australian accent, so I'm just going to talk normally. It's alright, let them through. They're armed, but the father here's a friend of mine. And, well, his rifle's better in his hands than it is with us, isn't that right, father?" And Mulaney goes, "Well, I wouldn't be so sure about that, but, I can certainly know my way around it. And who are these two young men you've straddled us with, son?" And he looks at Liam and David.
Well, father, name's Quaim.
Have you been anointed in the love of God, Quaim?
No.
That is disappointing, son. You're more vulnerable to these days and the fucking horrors that exist within them.
A lot of things are vulnerable, father, including opinions.
Easy, son. Easy. Now, I appreciate today is a trying time, and that there is hardship in these most rapturous of hours. But we all need the Lord God on our sides, so that we may enact the Lord God's most holiest of enactments, destroying sinners. And he holds up the rifle. Will you take up arms to protect the Lord God's holy works?
Listen, father, I understand what you're saying, but your church is about 4 hours walk that way. I'm not a man of God. Leave it at that.
You might not be a man of God, son. And he puts his hand on your shoulder. But God is your man. No. You ever change your mind, and you require the baptism, you come to me, son, and I'll see you anointed so that when you do die, you stand before those pearly gates, brave man, with no sin or heresy in his heart now. All right?
He would shrug off the father's hand. I understand what you're saying. I am not a man of God. And in these days, doesn't seem much interest.
See, perhaps we can have a drink and talk about that sometime. Because where you see the lack of interest from the Almighty, I see the perseverance of man, given shape and form, the chance to be better, to be grand. I don't see the lack of perseverance in divinity. I see it made manifest, my friend. But like I say, your choices are yours and yours alone. If you're willing to have a drink with me, we'll talk. That is assuming your Camp Runcorn, as we've heard it called, has somewhere to drink. And he sort of looks around at the rest of you.
I got no fucking idea. Never been there.
Aye, there's a rec tent.
Alright, rec tent, nice.
Few cans of beers. Not much.
If you're
You have
lucky,
to earn
you
it.
haven't been drunk.
You have to earn it.
Well,
Why
that...
we're doing what we are. Because we've got to... And he would nudge Nick's shoulder. We've got to make up for shit that we've done.
Right.
Didn't do not much wrong, just trying to give people the creature comforts that they desire. And clearly isn't what was wanted, apparently.
You wouldn't happen to have a doctor or anything? I've cut my hand open something bad.
Yeah, there's a doc on site.
Hey looks over. Yeah, we have a doc. You'll see a... You're right, Hagger. And Rugger sort of moves forwards, heavy, looking murderous. And you can see his eyes have locked onto Matty. Is anyone going to do anything before he opens his mouth?
What?
That
Why
would be
you
down
look-
to the two-player characters, wouldn't it? More than
Yeah, I'm gonna be real close to Maddie right here.
Captain, why are you looking over at the old man like that?
Rugger sort of
See,
looks...
from back here.
Rugger looks pretty contested and he looks at Matty. Don't I know ya? Matty sort of... Oi, probably. I used to work down on the docks. Rugger's eyes twitch. And if you remember, there was no love lost between Matty and Rugger. Rugger being the sort of black market tradesman, Matty being the only honest man on the dock, you know? But there's a pause. And Rugger steps back and goes,
Line.
"Nope, go on, Pat."
I know, like Sergeant, like Seamus turned, Captain, you're not keeping these convicts in line.
He sort of grabs Rugger and pulls him back slightly. What can I say? We've had a tricky time of it with no awful law enforcement. Maybe you'll be our first Garda to really shake things into place. Military enforcement is no good when the locals aren't on board, you know?
What'd you say his crime
Cap.
was again?
This one,
Smuggling.
and he spanks Rugger on the ass. This one's a cheeky git, trying to smuggle stuff in and out.
Smugglers can't trust a word they say.
Now there's a truth to
Some of
that.
our mothers out for a bit.
Matty sort of looks across and goes, "By the way, I knew Rugger down on the docks. Yeah, he had a penchant for light fingers, but you'll never find a more loyal man than that to a good cause, my friend." And Rugger's eyes flare, and Matty sort of rubs it in a little bit and goes, "You treat Rugger right, Rugger will do right by you."
Seamus is definitely looking over at Matty like, shut up, shut up.
It's more what Matty's doing with the success there. You see Rugger's eye twitches slightly and he goes, "Oh, that's good of you. Well, I'm glad you're still alive. If you want to come to Runcorn, we'll get you settled right in." And there's a little bit of an unspoken agreement between the two. As Matty basically tells Rugger, "Scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Let's not fight. Like if you throw us at the dogs right now, you're screwed too." Basically. Rugger sort of steps away. Rugger's gonna keep digging.
Jesus Christ,
What?
it doesn't take much to please you, does it?
Jeez.
Right, about that doctor.
Hi. Yeah, right. Let's get you all going. Are you all able to keep going and marching? You're open to keep your weapons for now? We've had a hell trying to get people to part with their own, so just understand there's a lot more of us than you, and we have a lot more ammo than the rest of yous.
And God, Chris is not here. He would have made a comment about that last part.
He probably would.
Yeah.
Alright. And he sort of starts leading you away. Now, things you all need to know while we're on our way to Camp Runcorn. The lady in charge, Miss Runcorn herself, nobody fucking argues with her, alright? Otherwise you're in for an absolute pounding. And not a fun kind, neither. Rule number 2. Once you're in, we don't leave. Now that ain't because we're mean and we wanna, tell you what to do and all of this. It's purely for self-survival and self-interest. If you need something, speak to the military. We'll do our best to provide it. But, it's military curfew, you understand. We can't allow any risk of infected getting in. We had a group come through a little while ago. Nice bunch of blokes, come up from a farm up to the side of Wickerton. They've all gone. Disappeared. We're assuming KIA. Brutal is what it is. Brutal.
Hey.
Aye, that it is. As they're walking to camp, Seamus will kind of just lean over towards the captain and kind of quiet enough so that he's not heard or overheard. The lad in the back with the cap, his name's Ray. Keep an eye on him. He's not the most trustworthy.
The captain looks at you. Hard to know what's trustworthy these days, mates. But, appreciate it. I'll see what I can do.
Aye.
Thanks for the heads up.
Between the two of us, I feel he wants to put a knife on my back or something.
Not a fan of the
Just figured I'll give
Garda.
you a heads up, law enforcement, martial law enforcement.
Gotcha. Well, I know his kind. He sort of pats you on the shoulder. You keep your chin up. My old pa was police in Australia, so I know what it's like a little bit through him. You can't please everyone, mate. And I'll make sure with that one, he don't get to you.
Aye.
Yeah,
Thanks.
top up. Let me try. Where were you before all this then?
I was holed up in a house. I got hit by a car at the start of all this mess.
Christ. Straight up, like not even with the world gone to tits, you just got hit by a car.
Aye.
Jesus.
Aye.
What's your fucking luck like?
Well, it comes and goes, it seems. Get hit by a car, but then this shit happens.
Aye. Crikey. Alright, well, we're approaching Southgate now. Alright, everybody, heads up. We're nearly there. And as you're sort of approaching, it is about 1 in the afternoon. The sun is high in the sky. Searchlights are still swirling around Camp Runcorn. Is there anything you want to do before you arrive at camp?
Quinn will look over at Seamus.
Mm-hmm.
So where'd you come from then?
Wickerton, born and raised. How about
No, where
yourself, convict?
Well, I came here looking for a new start after I fucked up the old one back in England. And
That possibly didn't help you, lad. The accent.
no, what didn't help me is the biters trying to have me off as soon as I got off the fucking ferry. Ferry, sorry.
Is this like a public conversation or very quiet between? Just as you say that, Haig would turn around and go, "Amen to that, mate. Turns out Ireland is a shit place to go on holiday. No offence."
Something in the Guinness or something.
Alright, now, easy. I know it's the apocalypse, but let's not start being judgmental or nothing.
No, what I meant is, where did you come from before you came here?
As I said, lad, Wickington. The fucking town.
Where were you rolled up? Because the town's a shithole. Everything's gone.
Aye, but there's houses.
So you were holed up in a random house all this time?
Well, there's not much I can do with a broken leg.
Funny place to get a priest. A random house.
I'm not quite. Ran into him when I was going by the church. Once my leg was back better, I knew the military camp was meant to be set up near the docks, so I was making my way here. Ran into the priest. And between the
I'm gonna
two of
try
us,
it.
we met the others.
I'm gonna try and insight that. See if he's
Okay.
lying to me, Bob.
Go for it.
What would you say that is?
It depends. Pat, are you lying?
I did break my leg.
You
and I was
did?
pulled up in a house. And I did run into the father when I went by a church. I met up with the others.
I will say...
He's lying to me by telling me the truth.
Exactly. I will say...
Half-truths.
that even though it is... I think it's you're less inciting is he lying, more is his nature deceptive. I will say it will be a manipulation check. Opposed manipulation.
Fuck this shit.
Right.
All Pat needs is one success.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, you have no reason to doubt this man or not believe him for any reason.
Suppose stranger things have happened.
Hey.
Hey, what about your own story? You say you came over on the boats, but once things went to shit, where did you hold up? Or have you been here for the last fortnight?
Well, and he starts walking a little closer to Seamus. Well, I shit you not.
This is going to be good.
I got off the ferry, and there was a declaring quarantine for this illness going around. So I thought, just my luck. And I got to the local pharmacy, and some random fucking hobo went for my neck. And the next thing I know, everybody in their aunt is being herded over to Camp Runcorn and saying you can't leave.
This is Quame, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you remember he was on the farm?
Oh shit, he was.
Yeah, you're both playing farm community survivors. Just replace
Shit, we
Camp
are, yeah.
Runcorn there with farm.
With-
I'm loving this
with the
backstory.
farm.
I'm writing it down.
So we got herded over to this bloody farm, and this doddery old bat with a shotgun. She starts barking orders saying that you can't be here, but managed to persuade her a little bit. And yeah, this weird Mama Kelloid woman put us up, and yeah, she's an odd one, definitely, and she had a couple of favourites. I don't mind admitting that. I like to think I was one of them, but there was this weird brat walking around. Thought he was an adult.
There's a slight crunch as Matty's fingers curl into a fist as his knuckles crack.
Yeah, because
Just in the cold, just in the cold weather.
Yeah, it's arthritis,
Mm.
really. And to be fair, I knew he was a brat the second he popped the tyres to the bloody bus that took us to this camp.
Yeah, to be fair.
But yeah, made it from the ferry to the bloody farm. Now we're here. And then just because I was a bit hungrier than usual, me and Nick here, we got set on bloody manual labour.
Haig turns at that point. You got set on manual labour, mate, because you tried to pinch food that weren't yours. You keep whinging, I'll set it for another week. We're all lucky to be alive, and I think we need to be remembering that in these most trying of times.
I know how lucky I am, sir. I just also know I'm fucking hungry.
Aye, we're all hungry, you big buffy.
Sounds more like a bitch to me than anyone else that was in that fucking prison. God damn it.
What was that about a prison?
Oh, I was a prison guard before all of this.
Ah, I should have clocked the uniform. Yeah, an officer and a prison guard. We'll need you at the jail. We're getting pretty fucking full. We had to put one guy in there. Rugger, you'll be going in there. And Rugger sort of grunts. But we've had a one-armed kid went for someone, and it took 3 of us to drag him into the bloody place.
Jesus.
I
Sounds
know.
like you got all sorts here.
He was an absolute lanky git. But, yeah, we got him.
We're from, I forget the name of the prison, but
Augustine, as in the Roman Emperor Augustine.
he's one of the Augustan guards. Prison guard.
Well, that's
Keep an old brig safe.
Aye, sounds like a good thing to me. Alright, here we are, and you reach like the heavy metal chain link fence and the barricade, and he boom, boom, boom on the front of it. Open up, you skank bitch! And as it sort of gets dragged aside, you see Private Mary Den Mary. Alright, you fucking fat ass, come on, in we get. Newbies! Welcome in, pleasure to have you, come in. Don't expect a red carpet. Who have we got?
Ain't she like a redhead?
Den Mary? No, this is Den Mary.
Oh, yeah.
You can
Wasn't
hover
she a
over it to
redhead?
see the token. No, the tokens haven't changed. Oh, hang on, the image hover module's not installed. Hang on.
No, yeah, I was gonna say like, oh, so you shave, but well,
Fucking rude, isn't it?
I mean, the opportunity's in there.
Dick.
He ain't got no idea. He absolutely has no idea about
Oh,
any
for
of
God's
the
sake,
relationships of anybody.
Thinks I'm streamer Steve again. Game Master. There we go. Yeah, no, that's Mary, Den Mary there. And she sort of like, as you guys enter, well, fantastic. I'm glad we've got more people. More the merrier, though it means we'll have to be rationing a little bit. And Haig sort of shrugs. We do what we've got to do, love. As you well know, we do what we've got to do. As for the rest of you, welcome to Camp Runcorn. Life is far from easy right now. Could be a hell of a lot worse. But,
Oh,
yeah.
buddy.
Okay. As you are escorted inside, as Bob desperately gets Foundry to load on his end, there we go. You are met by the similar scene that you were shown before. The heavy gate is closed behind you. You can see that behind the admin block there is a damaged but operable school bus that sort of has just been left there. There are a number of people around, main generator, latrines. The burn pit is still active, which means I need to fix that. The burn pit is still going, keeping the place warm with a number of people gathered around it. But you can't see any of your immediate allies. But we are over to you guys. This is your area map for Runcorn.
Right, Captain, just which way is the infirmary? Because these fingers are... Want to get them sorted as soon as possible.
I'll take
Alright.
it, Captain. It gets me
Alright.
biting cold.
Aye, definitely wise. Yeah. Infirmary, you're going to want to head, and he points to a mass of storage containers. we've built sort of a live-in infirmary up in there. That's where you're gonna want to go.
Right. Oh. Lead the way.
The captain smiles.
Right.
You need anything, you come tell us, alright? It ain't pretty, but it's what we've got.
Right. Off we go then.
Okay, I'll add you to the storage container map. Which, again, I need to do walls for, but such is life. Terrible. So, each of these storage containers has, like, been hollowed out and, you know, rooms have been made. But you can see people milling around, helping out the injured, doing what they can.
Hey, old man. I'm approach Matty. Like,
Mhm.
old man. Where's Auntie?
Matty's sort of going, I don't know, I haven't seen her yet. I'll keep my eyes out, though. Let's go. Maybe she's in this. She likes helping people. Maybe she's in one of these containers.
Oi, didn't you had like a somewhere to sleep?
Not really. We just made do with whatever we had. This place ain't exactly the best. I mean, it's not bad. It could be a lot worse, but come on, let's just do what we've got to do. Do we have any? Matty sort of looks around, making sure no one can hear. Do we have an exit strategy?
Would Quaim hear this?
Roll a scout check.
I want
always
to say,
try to call
while
them.
they're doing that, Seamus is, I won't say providing a distraction, but he has gone up to the doctors and is talking loudly about getting his fingers seen to.
Yeah, makes sense. We'll come to that in a second then.
And if we're in containers, sound would bounce off metal walls.
It would. Liam, what did you get?
A success.
Success. You hear what we're going to do about. You don't necessarily hear the bit about an exit strategy.
Quaim would kick himself off the wall where he's been leaning against, just skulking in the corner as he normally does. What are we going to do about what now?
Matty glares at you.
But your mom, that fucking bitch.
Oi, exactly. What are we going to do about your fucking whore mother?
I mean, you can send her to me. I'm pretty sure to make sure.
Oh no, you don't want my sloppy seconds, mate.
Not if I go first.
Matty glaring at you. Matty doesn't get to do this around the child.
Quite the mouth that you've got on your friend's father.
Yeah, quite the tits you've got on your mother.
Hey, now I need to see that, hey.
I'm sorry, were you poking your nose in other people's business? Wayne, isn't that a type of fruit salad?
Yeah.
Sounds like a wanker to me.
Matty, isn't that some sort of shifty old man?
Oh, good one. I feel fucking vindicated on that one. Did that take you all evening to come up with, son?
No. It's the most creative insult that I've got, given what's in front of me.
Jesus Christ, that's painful. That's genuinely the best you could come up with. I'm not even fucking things off. That was the best. That hurts.
Listen,
I'm not even trying to have a go at you right now.
Listen, if you're up to anything shifty, I'd suggest against this.
If you're up to anything shifty, then he looks at you with a grin. Do you want in?
I said I'd suggest against it.
You'd
The guards will have you. Because you don't know their rounds. I do.
And you're telling me you do, but didn't you get caught doing something shifty, Quim?
Listen, I got caught scoffing my face after starving for 3 days. I ain't starving anymore.
Oh, so you're doing it for the
I know.
thrill. I can respect that.
Listen, I got my own reasons for wanting one up on these military bumpkins. Why do you wanna one up them?
I'm gonna roll make an opposed manipulation. I just want to see if Matty sees into you a little bit. Because Matty might recognize you a little bit. Yeah, so Matty got one success, you got a fail. I think that means Matty sees through you, essentially. Are you being serious? Like, are you someone they can potentially trust?
I'm being serious in that I want my own back on the military, and Camp Runcorn is not what it was advertised.
It is not. I'll also say in the time that you guys have been here, they have cracked down. Sebastian's old school friend got the shit kicked out of him, even though he's got one arm. And then when he fought back, he was taken to the jail.
Oh, shit.
So this play, like, and that was because, like, they had legitimate reason, in air quotes, but not legitimate reason. They're starting to take it too far. The military curfew, the control, all of it. And Runcorn has barely been seen. In the time your party has been gone, I believe one of you guys rolled a 5 on your checks pre-session?
Yep.
Okay, so that...
Both me and Gabe.
Yeah, so one of the checks you guys have been doing pre-session has been for Runcorn.
She did.
Specifically her. She's not dead. Well, as far as you know, you can go find out.
Undead also count as dead.
But
okay?
she's
Just let you
barely
know.
been seen. One of the 5s that you guys rolled is that she has taken D'Angelo. But we'll discuss that in character, I think. That needs to be a when you try to get everyone out situation. Matty will look at you, Quaim, and he goes, say there were others, hypothetically, who weren't too happy about the status quo. Reckon they'd fancy a chat.
Quaim would, like, not aggressively, but take Matty by the shoulder and guide him into a corner.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, there are plenty of others in this shithole unhappy with this camp. We came here for safety from the farm. This ain't safety, this is a fucking prison.
You were the farm as well, weren't you?
And
listen, you can...
Would he see any kind of family connection between Matty
I'll
and
say you don't need
brat?
to. You guys did meet Matty here. So as long as you were paying any attention to Christian, I'll say that chances are, like, you'd clock it at this point.
Wait a... Hold on a second.
Oi, shh. Oi, yeah? We got lucky Haig didn't see us. Don't you go blowing our cover now.
You were... you're the like, little twerp's grandparents, aren't you?
Oh, I am. And if you keep calling them that, I'm gonna make it so that you never have grandkids, right?
No, you
I
weren't
second
around.
that.
You weren't around to see what he did.
Don't give a damn.
There are plenty of people that he pissed off.
Yeah,
But,
sounds like he's an O'Connor, all right. But you keep talking smack about my son, and I'll cut your balls off and feed them to you. So I will. I hand to God.
But you'll allow me to finish a sentence.
Not if it insults my grandson.
Listen, he was a little twerp, but he was proven right. This place wasn't the place to come to.
So what are we going to do? We gotta get people out.
Listen, it is Matty's wife that hasn't been seen, isn't it?
No, Matty's wife is around. You just don't know where she is. So
Most of the-
D'Angelo is the like pseudo second in command to the farm. He was D'Angelo and Peggy. He's the black dude. D'Angelo and were friends. He's the one who's been taken by by Runcorn. You don't know where Ruby is. For the you don't know where Ruby is, and you know that James, the former, what's it called? James was like a school friend to Sebastian, I believe.
Yes, James was. Excuse me. James was like one of his close friends from the school.
Yeah. You know that he's
set them up to be the same on the same sports team, I believe.
Along those lines, yeah. James has seemingly been incarcerated, as far as you know.
Yeah.
So you are in the storage containers at the moment. The doctor is sort of approaching. We'll cut over to Pat, if that's okay, Lynn.
Okay.
Was there any more to that conversation?
Yeah, there was.
Oh, go for it then. Sorry, go for it. No, go for it then. Sorry, I thought it was over. I hoped.
Oh, I was so tired of listening to
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Based on the DMSN, Nick is gonna, essentially try and muscle his way into the conversation because he's now suspicious of Quain being in the corner, getting chummy with the new guy all of a sudden, and obviously sound bouncing around. He's got tidbits, but it's not enough to paint a whole picture. So he's like, "All right, Quain," hand over, wrapping his arm around his shoulder. "You're not getting into any more trouble, are you, mate?"
No, I'm not. Well, maybe. Listen, half the people in that fucking farm weren't happy, and half of them have disappeared. They're either locked up or haven't been seen in days. I'll gather who I can.
No. Queen, the fuck are you talking about?
And you look over at Matty, and Matty goes, "Nick Gomer, wasn't it?"
Hey.
I remember you. You're a brave lad. Matty, Chrissy's grandfather.
Oh, fucking hell, I should have clocked on quicker.
We're the ones who got out. Some of us.
Yeah, well, those bloody bandages make it hard for me to fucking... Then your face looks more like you.
That was the idea.
Your face has seen better days, at least.
That was the idea.
Yeah.
But look, shit went wrong. Fast. Right? It got bad. We lost Dan.
You're joking.
Not. That was a blow. That was a real blow.
Not to put too fine a point on it, old man, but best have this conversation when we are not in a guarded tent.
I agree. I need some medical stuff for my face, and I need to find my ruby. Right? So, what's the plan of action here?
I think.
Alright.
I'd recommend not seeing the crack. As soon as he takes them bandages off, he'll recognize you.
Maybe, but the doctor's a good sort. I reckon we'll be alright. Like I said, though, we need a plan. We're gonna need a way to overpower these soldiers or to sneak out or something, but there's too many of us to sneak out. Even with that bastard Rogger helping. I'll let you lot brew on it. This here, and he puts his arm around Gabe. This is O'Sheen. He's my second cousin, great nephew. Sort of looks a little confused for a second. What was it? I think you were Matty's cousin's
great
kid.
nephew.
Yeah, grand nephew. He's my grand nephew, but blood is no thinner because of it. He's an O'Connor, and he'll see you right. So, you keep him on the board. Keep him informed. I'm gonna find my ruby, and I'm gonna have Matty go do some searching.
Do yourself a favor, old man, as he says as he walks away. Keep that bandage on your face.
Alright, will do. Appreciate it.
Also, can you stop introducing me with my name? Wouldn't be easy. I didn't switch it for Matt. For
Oh shit! Yeah, you were. Sorry, I was reading the token. What was your fake
oh
name?
no, I was talking to the old man.
Oh, got you.
I was like, can you stop introducing me with my real name? I'm going by Marcus right now.
Yeah, no, that is a me thing though. Like he would have called you by the name you gave.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he goes. This here's Marcus. He's my grand nephew. He'll see you right, okay? And as for the advice about the doctor, well, this makeup wasn't fun to apply, so I guess I'll keep it.
Oi.
Right. Then Matty nods. Now I'm gonna go find my wife. And Matty's gonna exit stage left for now. Shall we pop over to Sean? Who is, I believe, with the doctor.
To who?
Sean, yeah, wow. I was thinking of the other Irishman who is long since gone. Well, not long gone. I actually
6 sessions.
I only chatted to him the other day, actually. Sean.
Not enough to forget him. He's always going to be in our hearts.
Honestly, I do
What
miss
we're talking
Sean.
about again?
You would never have met him, Gabe. Sean was another chap we used to be in our sessions, but he had to leave because of shit going on in his personal life. But he sends his love to everyone. He really wants to play some Helldivers at some point. He's just going through hell. God bless him, and I hope he's doing all right. But he would love this campaign. He'd be all over it.
He'd love that.
Yeah. I could offer it for free, but I don't think he's got the time. Like just for a while, you know.
Yeah. Seamus will have walked up to the doctor. You're the doc here, yeah?
Doctor sort of turns and looks at you as Markiplier looking ass. Yep, that's me. Hi. Let's get you guys checked in. You're looking pretty rough, no offense.
I sliced my hand open on a bit of glass.
Oh, right, come on, let's get you in a container. We've done our best to sterilise them.
That's all I can ask. Lead the way, Doc.
Right, we've got a couple that are full. We tend to have 2 to a container. So you take your pick, and he gestures to over here. Rita's over there. She's recovering from a bit of gout. We've got. I'll throw you in with Rebecca. Hang on. And he leads you up this way. Oh, damn. Here is the door. And he steps across, knocks on it, and opens it and steps in. Rebecca, I've got one for you. And you step in, you see a young lady, sort of dark hair, sat on a bench, and you can see she's got like a wounded, injured shoulder with like a deep cut. And he goes, "Right, don't worry, it's not a bite. Get yourself down on the gurney, get yourself covered. Becca, if you don't mind." And she sort of, "Yeah, whatever, Doc. Do you have any more painkillers?" And he goes, "No, and even if I had any, you don't need them. Sure."
My head.
Hey, Doc, well, it's only my hand. Everything else is fine.
Alright, let's have a look. And he takes your hand and starts turning it over. Alright, no sign of biting or infection. That's the main thing. It's not gonna stitch. Do I have any bandages? Oh god! And he goes to a side, like a cabinet that has sort of been hastily set up at the side of the container, and he goes, not in here. And he goes down, opens up this door, goes through, opens up here, and goes, "Hey Kim, have you got cheers?" And he grabs bandages off someone else, comes out, starts treating your hand.
Much obliged, Doc.
It's alright.
Injuries?
Honestly, we're on the rise. We've got quite a few. We've got Rhea in one of the containers over there. She's got a nasty cold, so we're keeping her separate because we don't want her to, spread it. We've got Rebecca over there, who stood under a boom when it swung and nearly broke her bloody shoulder off. And she goes, "I don't know boats." And he goes, "Aye, but you know to dodge a piece of flying metal." Christ, millennials. In the next room, there's Kim. She's helping us out at the moment. And we've got a couple of other people based around. There's an old lady, Ruby. She's not too well either.
Hey, what's wrong with her? Just something I should be worried about, or
Oh, not sure if we're... Nothing contagious. I've got my theories. It's not infected. It's Rebecca, will you give us the room? And she goes, I'm not listening, Doc. Honestly. All right, fine. And he sort of leans across. If I'm blunt with you, it's like pneumonia or something. She's cold and she's old. You know. I'm just trying to keep her warm, but there's not much I can do if I'm honest with you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a shame. Does she take visits for us? Sorry, just reminds me.
Oh, of course.
My nan herself. Like I know my nan when she was sick. She loves having people just stop in and talk.
Oh, absolutely, and I wouldn't dare tell her no to having visitors. Her husband just up and left. From what we understand, he just disappeared one night. There was a whole group of them that came down from a place called where did you say you were from, Rebecca? And she goes, Kelloyd Farm. There was a whole group of us, community of survivors, and Mama Kelloyd doesn't want us around anymore. And there was this kid, and we thought it would be safer here, and well, it is safer here, but there was a couple of people, and they just disappeared. No sign of them since. Really, there was a lady, military lady. She seemed nice, and there was a guy called Dermot who, well, I think everyone fancied him, if I'm honest.
Aye. Jeez, that's a crying shame. That's a crying shame.
It's been rough, but we're safe here. We're safe here. When I'm stronger, I'm gonna go on runs and help out. Just need to work out when to duck my head. She gestures to her shoulder.
Aye. I was talking to that Captain Hurge, the Australian.
Oh, Haig. And you hear a lady join the room. Hey, I'm Kim. I'm just doing the rounds, and she's placing a Bible next to each of the sort of tables with blankets on them that make for beds. Does anyone need anything that I can help with? Okay. Well, bravery and all that. If anyone needs anything, just come find me, okay? And she steps out and keeps going. Okay. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
I was talking to that Captain Haig. I think he mentioned about you needing officers for the bridge.
Yeah.
To watch the rig.
Yeah, I guess.
It seems like me and Marcus arrived at the opportune time.
I'll say.
He's from the Augustus prison, and as you can see, I've done my time with the Garda. Hey, Doc, thanks for patching up the hand. Actually, I might pop into that one with Ruby before I leave, if she's here.
Make a manipulation check. All you need is one success. Or leadership, one or the other.
I will do leadership.
Okay. Is anyone else feeling really fucking tense?
I'm going to push that.
Because this could go wrong so fast.
Oh, I know.
In terms of the setting, yes. In terms of characters, no.
Yes.
But then again, it's only because my player character isn't there.
Yeah.
So obviously have an impact. Well, no, it's only. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. It's only because my player character isn't there that I'm not feeling as tense as maybe.
Yeah, of course.
Gabe.
Oh yeah,
But like, I appreciate that if shit goes wrong here, it's also going to have a knock-on effect drastically
Yeah.
for everybody else.
Oh, yes. You are led by the doctor down to one of the lower storage containers down here. And even as you approach, you can feel it's much warmer down on this sort of part. And there is, inside you find a sort of elderly lady who's a bit... She looks like she's quite trying to be cheery, but to those of you who knew her previously, as we reach sort of 10 to 7 during the in-game time, those of you who knew Ruby Ridley, she was quite cheerful and a friendly face. However, as you guys approach, there is this, or as you approach Seamus, it is a face that is clearly joyous, but has not found joy recently. She clearly is depressed or upset.
This does not kindle joy.
It does not.
Good evening, ma'am.
She looks up, and you can see she's sat in front of like a really shitty electric heater, but sort of like heating up the room slowly, plugged into a portable generator. And she's got like a hot steaming mug of what you can smell is cocoa, like hot chocolate in her hands. Oh, hello,
Seamus
dear.
will close the door after him. Better keep the heat in.
Aye, absolutely, I thank you. Don't come too close, I might vomit on you. Oh, what's the strapping young Garda doing in here? 40 years ago I'd have been excited.
I heard from the doc that you were feeling under the weather. He said you were taking visitors.
Aye, and yeah, I feel under the weather. I feel pretty terrible, if I'm honest with you. It's been a bad start to the... Yeah, it's not been great.
It's been a tough old time.
You can say that. You can say that. What makes you stop by, love?
Well, honestly, I figured you'd possibly want some company, and I know stories and company help me feel warm inside at times. Sure, I remember a story I heard of what was it when I was passing through of a hairy cunt, and the way you went for him.
You respectfully wash your mouth. That is a disgusting thing to say. Listen, I'm poorly. Look, no, none of that. Thank you. I'll thank you if you keep that sort of language out of here. I'm sick enough without the Lord's wrath bearing on me.
Well, you have my word. It was an odd story. Just
all right.
Hairy 4 legs.
She just looks at you in absolute confusion. A hairy.
She heard the name.
No, she knows the name, but she has to put 2 and 2 together, and she has pneumonia and is sick. But okay, what's the story, love? I've got nothing else to, I guess.
A young whippersnapper wandering around with his furry companion.
Oh, aye. Sort of an I Am Legend sort of scenario. Will Smith, that was. I didn't like the film. And, well, I suppose Dorothy had Toto, didn't she? And my young Chrissy had a dog. I think his name was Francois or something like that. I'm gonna
at the mention of Chrissy, like Seamus kind of like his eyes get wider, like come on.
What was that dog's name? Christopher? No, he didn't name it after himself. Did he call it Connor after the O'Connors? Oh no, it was something rude, wasn't it? I remember a Clunge. Who names a puppy Clunge?
Close enough. Seamus will say, like, being the only two. You are Christy's grandmother, right?
Ah, yes, Ruby May O'Connor, darling. Wait, you know Chrissy? Are you a teacher or something? No, you're wearing a Garda uniform. Oh, you didn't arrest him, did he? He's a good boy. Oh, look, and she starts to stand up. Let me come down to the station and I'll talk to him. I'm sure whatever he's done's not that bad.
You rest here. Your husband's already sorted everything. You just stay here and...
My husband. She stands up, grabs you by the collar, and slams you into the side of the container. Unexpected old woman strength. What did you say about my husband, beloved by God? My husband's not around. My husband's not here. I haven't seen my husband. Have you seen my husband?
Oh, bloody hell.
I'm an O'Connor, you son of a gun. You know what that means? It means they won't find the body floating.
Well, plenty of bodies floating.
Not yours. And she sort of looks slightly past you. She looks slightly past you. My Matty's gonna take me home soon anyway. He's gonna pick me up on his motorcycle.
Aye. He said as much.
How, did you arrest Matty then? It's not the first time he's been in trouble with the law. But he always wins a day.
He was down at the station clearing things up. He was making things... He was clearing up the misunderstanding.
Am I able to
But
go
it's
there?
the protocol, we need to come down and, inform everyone, like the family.
Inform them what? What have you done with him, you bastard? I'll shank you. If you've looked him up again, I'll have you.
This is mob wife energy.
We've established the O'Connors are a mob, and I've got on my notes here that Ruby May has early onset dementia. So she's slipping in and out of being a 20-year-old. Have you ever seen the music video for Young Blood? I forget who the band are. The Asian chaps are in the video. Young Blood, that song. Anyone? The whole music video is two old people taking pills and they go back to their youth again and they're like these rebellious badasses. That's how I envision Ruby and Matty in their youth.
Jesus Christ.
So it's an insight into, like, she thinks her mind is slipping, basically, is where she's at. And Matty, have you arrested him?
No.
Chrissy's a baby. You can't arrest a baby. Can you nowadays? Libtards will allow anything.
They weren't arrested at all. No, love, they weren't arrested. It was just an incident that they were involved in. I was sent down to just make the family aware that this was after happening.
Oh, okay, alright. You lead on, but I'm taking this, and she picks up the generator and the heater and, like, carries it with her. My chest's cold. Don't like it.
Well, if you want to wait here, Matty will be back to meet you.
As you sort of step away and you say you want to wait here, she's holding it, and as the heat hits her chest, she blinks slightly and she looks at you. And you realise that she smashed the mug that she was holding on the ground when she picked up the heater, and she looks down at it. Oh, sorry, love, what were you saying? Matty's here. Matty's home. No, my Matty's gone. He disappeared. I think he must have got bit or something and didn't want me to know. That's the only reason my Matty would leave. He wouldn't just leave. He wouldn't. Would he? Her frown breaks her forehead. No, my Matty wouldn't just leave. But it's kind of you to try, love. If there's people who want to come say hi, I'd love to see some more people. I get awfully lonely in here. I don't feel right. Your head's... Look, I'm sorry, did I hurt you?
No worries at all.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll be on my way.
alright, She sits back down on the little chair and hugs the heater. You're a member of the Garda, son. Is that if when you're out there, if you find my grandson, bring him home, would you? He's a good lad. Though he's a bit reckless. And she just hugs the heater and curls up a little bit. My dad's going to be so upset with me when I get home. And you step out the room. Not an easy thing to roleplay that, I apologise.
Nah, man, that's...
This is a big oof.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, I promised that I would make it as realistic as possible, and
No, it's a
there
it's
are
a really
great.
good roleplay, mate.
to me there are some horrors in the world worse than zombies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no one's arguing.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, my rule in Tattletales is if anything ever makes anyone uncomfortable, you only ever have to say.
Fair.
Nah, it just...
But yeah.
Just pulls the
It
strings,
hits.
you know?
I hope it hits. I hope it does. I'm speaking from
Yeah, that
somewhat
hits.
experience. Okay.
Yeah.
Seamus, where do you go?
Sorry,
I'd also
no,
say, Gabe, the
Hmm?
you know the artworks I sent you for the people you're looking for, the biker badasses. Ruby is where she gets it from. Like they get it from.
Oh, dear God.
Like badass youth. But yes, I'll move on. So where do you go, Seamus?
he heads back to where he last saw Matty.
Okay. You would find Matty speaking with, well, I'll say everyone's characters because I think you were discussing something of a plan. So we'll say that you are able to find Matty and the other all of our characters sort of work in the same place, as it were. Okay, Matty sort of looks at you. Seamus, you're right. And for the purposes of someone has messaged me that they are uncomfortable with the dementia stuff, so for the purpose of that, I will retcon it. I appreciate, I'm glad you enjoyed the roleplay. However, anyone's uncomfortable, we will move on from it. For the purpose of that interaction, Ruby simply has pneumonia, okay? And is very cold and sick and poorly. So, you will find Quaim, Matty, chatting with Oshin and Orla and the father, quietly discussing potential exit strategies, I think.
I mean, Matty, but he doesn't know Quain knows Matty.
No, he doesn't.
Old timer. How are you feeling? You look a bit roughed up.
Matty
Well,
grins.
the doc's got something for that.
I'm sure they do, but I'm a little on the sore side, shall I say. Speaking of being on the sore side of things, this camp's a little on the sore side of things. You catch my drift. And these two young men, and he gestures to Nick and Quam, they're telling me about how it is, how life is here in Camp Runcorn.
Camp Runcorn.
Well, I'd be interested to hear what they say. I mean, it's not often you find a place like this with a gem in the containers.
The gem in the containers? And Matt's face immediately turns to look at you. Sort of a precious gem.
You'd say invaluable.
He grins. We don't need to speak in code. These boys know who we are. They're from the farm.
Oh, thank fuck.
I know.
If
Wasn't made
anyone
for this
sticks out,
bloody spaghetti shit.
if anyone sticks out like a sore thumb, Sergeant, it's you and them fucking wellies.
Look, bright pink was all we had, alright?
Hey, from what I've seen, suits him.
Okay,
Listen.
so... Go on, keep going. Don't let me interrupt.
Listen, you go tend to what you need to tend, old man. You're not going to leave the way you went on holiday last time. If that makes sense. We'll meet
No, I
down
suspect
there.
that might not be the case, but I get the feeling we best get moving and get moving quickly. Let's get everyone together, shall we?
Look, I'll
I had
gather
an
who
idea. I had an idea on how to go on holiday. Certain mode of transport that seems way better than anything else, at least in my eyes.
If you're on about that fucking massive piece of metal with a long gun on the end, don't go there.
What, the boat?
Nothing like that, lad. But from what I understand, people do community service outside the walls,
Only...
and just
And you see, no, I will say that Quam and Nick would know. Yes, they do. However, it's not like a guarantee. It's if they've got something for you to do. Otherwise, you're just banged up in the quarantine zone in the prison.
Listen,
oh, I assume it's the. Sorry, what does that mean?
listen, Seamus. I know what you're trying to get at, but you got three choices. Things have gotten worse since a few weeks ago. You're either A, on labour, B, you're banged up, or C, we save ourselves the rations, if you catch my drift.
Oh, lads, you're looking at that from the point of view of being the ones banged up. Don't forget the captain, Haig, he was quite willing to leave myself and Marcus here. Take shifts at the brig.
Aye.
And, prison officers often go out with those on community service to keep them in line. And who knows, maybe when we're taking our group out, it might consist of certain individuals.
If you're lucky. They rarely let them out nowadays.
Well, from what he said, it's the officers in charge of the brig who decide what jobs they're doing.
An alternative idea, and as hesitant as I am to say it, what if a good portion of us were to suddenly find God and want baptizing by the river?
Marlene looks at you. You will not take the Lord's name in vain, nor will you take his holy practices. Not even for faking. Don't you think about it. Now is not the time to blaspheme in such a way.
Listen, Father, did I say I would be lying? But if it helps us get out of here...
If there is a need to get out of here, the Lord God will present us with a... And the entirety of Camp Runcorn goes dark. All the lights cut off instantly.
Well, shit.
This is not good. This never happens. Shit. You guys gather what you can. I'll gather who I can. We'll meet behind the tents of the hab tents.
None of you can see anything. Make scouting checks.
Seamus does have a flashlight on him.
Okay.
There's
I don't
something.
even have any weapons.
So,
No, that's good. That's good. We'll use it.
And Marcus is also a drow, so he should have a dark
he's got fucking dark vision, is it?
Yep, exactly.
so I turn on my flashlight.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Hang on.
I don't know why I even tried it.
Why is that not hiding the?
Why am I even?
I will make
Wait.
my scout check anyway. Just
You need. I would like you to anyway. Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
so let me.
one success at least.
Blind
So.
GM room.
There you go. There's a flashlight for you. Why can you guys see? What's giving you light of this area?
Is this classed as? Would this be classing it as outside because of the snow?
I think that would be
No.
the fog of war.
Shouldn't
That's what he
be,
said.
because I have it turned off. Fog of War explanation, so that we get the lovely black zones that look really cool on the stream.
Yep.
But for some reason, you can still see around you. Do you have dark vision? Why do these base humans have dark vision? Yeah, you do. You all have a 100-meter dark
10 to
vision range.
7, so we might still have some moonlight if we're lucky. Or
A bit, but for the sake of what I want to do, no. For the sake of cool shit.
As by power of the DM, today is a new moon. There ain't no fucking moon in the sky.
Try me,
Fuck you.
bitch. So you should all be, barring Pat, in total darkness. Like
You
it
should be able to
is.
see
You
anything that
can.
hits
You can see. I'll give you. I'll give you like a
Yeah.
5 feet. I'll give you like a 5-foot vision. You know, like you cannot see far without light. Okay. So the lights have gone out. What do we want to do?
Seamus will turn to Matty. And he flashed the light in everyone's face, just to double check everyone's still here.
All still there? Well,
Good thing on my face.
make a scout check. Is everyone still there?
Oh, I'm leaving. See ya.
Well, I've noticed one person missing. Ray is actually doing something.
I have no idea what my stealth check is because I misclicked GM roll.
Two successes, one failure on that check to see if anyone's missing.
Oh, no need to double check too much. There are a number of people missing, the ones you came with most notably. However, you can also see that when he was initially with you when you came here, Ray is missing as well.
And the
But
best is around this area.
But as you move forwards, you see running up towards the light comes Mary Den Mary. Right, come on, we're going into quarantine. Everybody, shut together. Looks like the generator's crashed. The secondary should be on now, though. Come on, follow me.
Pull my shotty. Let's go. Before that, I'll look around towards Matty and Seamus.
Matty just rolled so many successes, you have no idea where he's gone.
Oh, he gone?
Matty just
turning
rolled
towards
so
him,
many successes on that stealth check. Matty just fucking full-on bonus action sneak.
Where's the fuck's the old man?
Come on, we best be on our way.
Right. Mary Den Mary starts to lead you guys out of the storage containers. And I would like everyone here to roll... Oh, hello, Oshi. Where are you going? I would like everyone here to roll me a D100. Lowest dive result sucks to be you.
Open.
Make it open. It doesn't make a difference to me.
Oh, it's that bad, isn't it?
Ah, fuck.
Jesus. Come on, go. I am not the one. Hey! That's a lot safe. Oh!
Martin Mulaney's gonna...
Oh, no.
No.
It is
The one
Nope.
got worse.
Oh, so
It's a Kim and
Kim.
Quaim.
Not Kim.
it's a roll-off between them.
Yeah, roll it off, guys.
It was
I'll
nice
roll.
meeting y'all.
Uh,
Who was Quinn again?
Kim's from the farm. She's the lady who she was just handing out Bibles to people.
Oh no, not the innocent. Oh my god.
Yeah, straight up.
I'll roll for her if you're okay.
Yeah.
If everyone's okay with that.
Yep. Oh, she's
no!
It's going on Quaim.
Bye bye, Gwen. I mean, she was a sweet pea.
Bang.
She doesn't deserve a
As
worse.
you're moving and talking, a gunshot slams into Quaim's side. 2 points of damage. No armor. Unharmed, straight to
Dodge it?
battered. Nope, nothing. Slams into your ribs and you blood chokes. You see moving in towards the storage containers, arm raised, pistol forwards. None of you really recognize him. You didn't interact with him before. But this chap moves forward and he goes, "Get on the ground, now! So, hands behind heads!" Mary Dunmary goes to raise the rifle. I'm going to roll initiative off between the two of them. See who just gets it first.
I'll raise my crossbow.
Alright,
Same. Shotgun will go.
all three of you are going to fire at the same time then. I'm going to have initiative between all of you. Literally just to see who goes first. It's more narrative than combat right now. O'Sheen got a 3, Seamus a 3, Leo and you need to roll off one more time.
I got a 7.
So did he.
Yeah, I got a 7 the second time, no?
No, you both got 7s. So, hang on.
Okay.
Need to re-roll. You got a 10, and he got a 4. You see him raise the pistol as Mary steps forwards. He goes, "Don't you fucking try it!" And you immediately raise your weapon. Are you firing?
Yep, firing a crossbow at him.
Okay.
One success, one failure.
On the failure, you fire the crossbow and you reach back to find a bolt, but you haven't got any more. That was your last bolt. On the success, however, 2 damage to him. He fucking shot him with a crossbow. He's down to battered as it embeds in his chest and he goes, "Oh, fuck!"
Seamus will then rush him to try and retrieve that bolt.
Opposed mobility. He's going to bolt for the door, ironically. 1 success to beat.
Ability.
One
Ooh,
success.
I'm gonna
One
push
success.
see if I can- Or did
Yeah.
I get it on 1?
You'll catch up to him on 1.
I'm going to push.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, crap, that's a failure.
You sprint forwards, going to catch up to him, but he turns and he rolls something towards you that he seemed to have brought with him. Like on, like those, the things you use to get, like, furniture upstairs. I forget what it's called, the little table thing on wheels. He's got a barrel and he rolls it towards you. And you, like Donkey Kong style, and stepping out of the way, you go to grab him, but he shoots at the barrel, and you see the top pop off of it, and a walker comes stumbling out. But with that distraction, he is able to race out and into Camp Runcorn itself. What are we doing?
Well, I'm shooting the horde.
Having the walker that's just near me sounds good.
Yeah?
So,
At this point, we just shoot the walker, I guess.
Okay, that's fine. Just make a ranged attack roll. Or melee, because you're out of ammo.
I mean, yeah, I'm thinking, can I just rush towards the walker and beat him to death?
would I get the knife attack out first?
You both can make attacks if you wish.
Okay.
Yep.
Knife? Oh my god.
Oof.
Well,
So, can I? Should I just like? I am able to rush and beat him, right? And
You can, but I will resolve that against Pat first.
got it.
1 point of damage and stress, unless you wish to try and avoid it.
I'm going to try and avoid it.
Okay. Shit's about to get real fucking tense real quick.
Woo!
2 successes.
2 successes. It lunges towards you. You grapple and slam it into a container with a clang and embed it in it. As that you go to pull it back, it turns and goes for you, but from the inside of the container, a hand grabs it by the back of the head, reaching through the metal, and pulls it and impales it on the metal of the container. And then you see an axe breaks through the container as Matty steps out alongside Ruby O'Connor. I take it then from the general lack of decorum that everything's gone to shite.
Yep.
Man.
This was always the plan.
Alright, let's get everyone together. Come on then.
Right. Do you remember where the brig was? That's where the
Quarantine ship.
one-armed kid is.
We've got a couple of Alright, I'm gonna put us on Camp Runcorn because you guys run outside. You guys run outside, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Just checking. Right, there you are. You are all... I'm just putting you on the mess hall holding lab medical, like this stuff here. Mulaney. Okay. Here's where things get interesting. I'm not going to roll for every NPC. There are so many on this map. Right now, you're not in combat with the Runcorn soldiers, to your knowledge. However, as you step outside, gunfire is breaking out across the entirety of Camp Runcorn. You can see people fighting. The main generator and the reserve generator are burning. Fire has spread across them, as though someone has let off an explosive or something like that. Let me just add that to there. Add that to there. And you can see that one of the groups of survivors that were here have seemingly armed themselves and gone on the offensive. For knowledge, these are the group of survivors that actually were chasing Jamal out of town. It's the racist guys. Just fun fact. But that's not too important. As you guys push out of the medical hut, you can see dragging towards you, Sergeant Greenwich is moving towards you guys, and he turns and sort of raising his rifle, he goes, "Get back! Get fucking back!" And you can see he's dragging the dead body of Angela, one of your colleagues from the farm, who is missing most of her face. So, some of us are in combat, some of us are not. What do you want to do? I'm not going to kick us off into initiative just yet, but for the sake of NPCs, I would like all of you to roll. Oh god, I need d20s out of you, and I'm going to silently let you know who you're affecting, basically.
Just to be clear, are we near the gate, or are we over
Gates
by the
down.
medical hut?
Gates down here. You're up. The ones with the torch is correct.
Okay. D20 then. Do you want a private or blind?
It's fine as it is.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Oh, I was
okay.
muted this whole time, so I was trying to say like you may have deleted my character.
Well, I shouldn't
I
have.
am no longer in there.
You should be over here. There's no. Oh, how strange.
Well, it was nice fighting with you guys. See ya. I'm gone.
What the hell?
It's not that we're racist, but get out.
Yeah, you're not even wrong. Where has Oshin gone?
Look who's here! Look who's here!
Hang on. What? Yeah,
Man,
oh no, I found him. He was hiding. I got him.
I was where?
There.
Where am I?
There, I've put you with the party.
No, but nobody's right.
I'm dead? Oh, no, wait. Oh, there you go. I found it.
Yeah,
Hey, there
we've
you
got
go.
Oh, but Liana's
there.
there.
Being haunted by visions of a spectre.
I know, it's because tokens are annoying. Alright, so everyone's here. Where's Ruby? She needs to be in that group.
She's in here, behind my character
Good.
right now.
So Den Mary gets out the front with all of you. We gotta get someplace safe. And as she does, I'm gonna have a bullet fired at her. One second. I'm gonna make this private so you don't know who's shooting. Haha. Oh, hang on, it still shows you, doesn't it? Fuck! That's no fun.
Yeah, he just
Come on,
don't
you
show us
Bob.
the
Does
results.
it?
This is an O'Connor that you're shooting at.
What? Mary Den Mary? I'm gonna make it from Leo Duncan then, but it's not him.
Make out of Angela Garcia, she's dead.
It's true, she is. Okay, you see Mary Den Mary pulling you guys out, goes, "Okay, everybody get to the quarantine zone, we can at least lock that down," and as a bullet slams into her stomach, and she hits the ground. She's not dead, but she's also battered, heavily wounded. As you look out across what is now quickly becoming a battlefield, you can see Runcorn soldiers fighting, these other civilians firing guns. Angela Garcia has been shot through the face. We are going into a form of initiative. I'm not going to be adding the NPCs, I'm just going to have an NPC's turn, if that makes sense. Because otherwise it's going to get real fucking messy real quick. There's you guys. And... No, that's Private Den Mary. You don't need to be... Oh, it's because you guys were... There we go. Let's end encounter. There we go. Oh, that's working again. How strange. You. Who have I missed? You. Alright. Alright. You have your panic. Oh, all of you, by the way, roll me a d6. And add that much stress.
Even I?
Everyone.
Oh,
I'm technically not taking stress
go.
from anybody dying.
I forgot to make mine, but it did show
It's,
me the
in
result.
this instance, it's not about someone dying. It's about the fact that this place of meant to be safety is burning.
I guess.
It's the
Have a
fact.
meltdown right now.
Yeah, it's about the fact that this is Camp Eden 2.0.
Got it.
Alright, add that much stress to your character sheets, please, folks.
Did it?
Oh, Liam with the 5.
Yep, done.
Alright. You see as Mary gets hit, she... And Sergeant Greenwich turns and goes, "Walkers are coming out of the waters! Come on, let's get out of here!" And first things first, what are we doing, Kwam?
Can I grab her?
Mary? Yeah, you can, but your movement's halved. So this works the same as AOS, it's done by zones. So at DM's discretion, with your movement halved, you can get out into the surrounding area, but no further. Like I say, we're not doing a proper combat, because that would be a bit more complicated. But we are doing a... Oh, and threat level, by the way, is 3. There are zombies everywhere. Or, no, it's about... No, you can't sneak past them, it's free.
Ah. Is she conscious? Conscious?
Mary is, yeah, she's wounded, but conscious, she's got 1 hit point left, essentially.
I'm still gonna drag her. Fuck it.
Okay.
Aye, aye.
What do you want to do?
Was Quam armed? Because he was before the new character sheets.
Yeah, I was just looking at the old one, which had everything on it.
I'm actually, to both of you, going to say no. I appreciate the old character sheets did, but in this instance you were being, what's the word? You were, basically prisoners. They wouldn't let you keep weapons if you were on community service. So in this instance, I'm going to say no. Plus, it adds to the tension of the whole shindig.
Oh, we can just steal the rifle from Mary, I guess.
When she's dead, yeah.
That's literally the reason I'm trying to drag her. So
Got you.
nobody's around, I just shoot her.
So first things first, you're dragging Mary, dead Mary. Where are you going?
I think we're trying to exit.
Okay, yeah, I've moved you outside. As you sort of get outside, the heat plasters onto your face, Gabe, burning as you move. This is awful. There is a beacon of light into the sky. And time has moved on. It's about 9 o'clock in the evening at this point, and it's getting dark. Or rather, it is dark if it wasn't for the giant burning light, you know? And I think you guys discover something quite handy in this moment. Sunlight absolutely makes the zombies stagger. Torchlight in the eyes, definitely. Fire? Nope. Or at least this sort of low-level night, it's definitely not just the light element. This is nighttime zombie conditions. Alright. Oh yes. Any more for your turn, Gabe? You can still do a little... Again, it's not a proper combat, so usually move is its own thing, but I'll let you do an action or something as well. This is narrative.
I can shoot somebody or not.
Do you have a weapon?
I do. I have a shotgun.
Then you can fire the shotgun at Leo Duncan if you want.
Yeah, that bastard's gonna get it.
Go for it.
Oh, wrong one. It's the shotgun one.
Remember to target him.
There you go. I can target him? How?
If you hover over the token and press T, it will target. There you go, little pink dot just came up above his head. That's how you get, in the other campaigns, how you get all the animations and stuff.
That's one success.
One success. He's not wearing any armor. What's the damage? 2?
2.
You see him come round, he raises the revolver and starts firing wildly at you. You turn, and his leg detonates into red mist and he hits the ground prone, screaming in pain.
Is he not the guy I put an arrow in?
Yep, he's also got a bolt in his chest, yeah.
So would he not have 4 damage now?
Well, he's down. Broken.
Oh.
You don't insta-kill people in this game. Most of the time.
Somebody go there and stab the bastard.
Alright, that brings us to our next point, which will be... it was meant to be Quaim first. Quaim, over to you.
Where would the farm survivors be?
You don't know.
I'd know where most of them would be habitating.
I mean, you know that Rugger and McCree are in the quarantine jail. You know D'Angelo got taken by Runcorn. As for other members from the farm, Angela's been shot. You don't know where Linda is. Lydia, sorry, you don't know where she is.
Quaim would shout out, "Enough of this bullshit. We're not going to get anywhere out here. The quarantine jailer will be scarce now. Get there."
Okay, what do you want to do?
He'd make his way. He'd jog over to the quarantine.
Okay, because you're not carrying anyone, I'll say you dash out into the falling snow, sort of seeing the shot from Ocean as he slams Leo Duncan to the ground. You then sprint across the snow towards the quarantine, which does have its own map, which we'll go to if we need to. Sound good?
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
I don't know if anyone else can see this, but that's what you see, Liam. Just a ship moored at the side. And you've got a... That's where you'll be. Sound good?
Yep, just fine.
Okay, let's activate Camp Runcorn again. Okay, Pat, that brings us to you.
Yeah, I'm going to see if there's anything around me that I can use as improvised bolts for my crossbow.
Make a scout check. You're going to need 3 successes. That's a really specific thing.
Like small little rebar pieces or stuff like
I
that.
know, but you're in a storage container. There's not going to be much. You might be able to find something, but it's not likely. Remember that most of this was all cleared out
Just
for...
grab the one. Yeah, can't you just grab the one from Leo over there? He's
Good.
about dead.
3 successes, 1 failure.
You sprint forwards, and you're able to grab... There's someone who has essentially like a tenting kit, and you're able to snap some of the poles that set the tent up, and sharp-edged you realise, yeah, you could use these as bolts. And you run to Leo Duncan on the ground, and he looks up at you screaming in pain, and you rip the bolt out of his chest as he coughs blood. But at that moment, another spray of bullets is going to go your way. The person doing this is armed with an assault rifle. I am again going to use Leo Duncan to...
I think that's good me.
Guessing's all well and good. It's a scout check to find out. That is 1 6. Are you wearing armor?
Yes, I am.
Okay, roll armor. You need 1 success to sorry, 1 per damage, isn't it? So you need 2 successes.
That's 1 success, but I can push.
Do you wish to push?
Yes.
Makes sense.
Like a
1 success. You take 1 damage, which puts you to bruised as bullets skim and one scissors into your shoulder, and you as you stagger back. Make a scout check. For the purposes of this, we'll ignore walkers.
Thank fuck.
Yeah, thank fuck for that. 4 successes. You stagger back, and I think you all called it. But looking over from where he's just set the reserve generator on fire, an insane look in his eyes, clutching an assault rifle, Ray has just fired shots at you.
I can't return fire with my crossbow, or would you...
No, you've already... Yeah, that's too much for 1 turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, best thing to do, go to the quarantine zone and we'll make this like a cat and mouse thing. Alright, that brings us to Nick.
Right.
I rolled a scout check for Ray quite a while ago to sneak off. And this is what he's been doing. He snuck off and spoke with Daniel Gonzalez, the main bully in the other group. And this is their little plan.
Nick is going to do a scout check to try and find any kind of weapon
Go for
that he
it.
can arm himself with. One success.
1 success. Roll me a d6. I'll see what you get. It won't be anything incredible.
Not fine, just needs to be something better. Anything is better than nothing.
Yeah, agreed. You sort of grab and scout around, and on a 2, you find just a hammer that's, like a proper sort of for banging posts in. It can certainly crack a skull if needed.
Oh, like a mallet.
Not even a mallet, like a proper wooden with a metal head, a heavy hammer, heavy duty work hammer.
Yeah, in my mind, that's still a mallet.
No, mallet is slightly different shape, but yeah.
Yeah, I get the one you mean. Yeah, I get the style you mean.
All right, that will be your main action. You can still move, I'll say. Again, this is not the actual rules on combat in this system, but this is too big a combat to start off on. So, plus there's too many NPCs.
Okay, I'm gonna make a move out and into like cover around behind like where what's his name? Angela died, to try and get a look at like what's going on outside. Would that be another scout check, or would that be?
Yeah, absolutely.
And just try and get a scope of where people are, like if they've clustered up or whatever.
Yep.
To try and figure out where I need to go to get like other farm survivors.
Absolutely. I've added the ambience is now everything burning. I hope it comes through.
2 successes.
2 successes. You can see that there is this gunfight happening all around you. People are dying. However, with the successes, as Haig is running up over here, he's behind the generator. You see him briefly running. But from your angle, you've got eyes on both the north and south gates. They are beginning to bend inwards. But more pressing is as you dash down to follow Grain towards the quarantine zone, looking down towards the water, where the sewer pipes lead out into the dockyard down here, you can see walkers are beginning to emerge from the water. Camp Runcorn has surrounded and is breaking. Alright, that brings us to the turn of the NPCs. Leo Duncan will crawl. Ray. Man's fucking murderous. It's gonna fire another shot at Seamus. Sorry, Pat. Roll armor for me. I'll reveal.
Definitely push that.
Yeah.
Not 1 success, 1 failure.
I'll reveal the roll with 4 hits to you. That is 5 damage, which you negate 1 of to 4. I believe you are broken.
Yep.
So down to broken. Not dead, just broken. Which does mean all you can do in your turn is crawl, basically. Everyone who can see Seamus go down, gain 1 point of stress unless you're someone crazy. You know who you are.
No idea who you're talking about.
So Ray comes out from behind the generator and he goes, "O'Callaghan, you fucking bastard! This one's for my fucking girlfriend!" And bullets spit into the ground, but as you go to dash aside, you're cut across the back, and 2 bullets find themselves sunk into your shoulder blades. And he's gonna move forwards as you crumple into the snow. In response to that, Greenwich steps forward and goes, "You're a traitorous bastard!" And he's gonna fire a shot at Ray, and I'm afraid no successes. Up to the top, Sarah O'Hara is gonna fire. Alright, Alice Day onto Private Doherty. 1 second. Oh shit, she doesn't even have a gun, she's just got a fucking axe. So in the background, near the primary generator, Private Dockery aims his gun, but stepping up next to him, not aware that she's a traitor, Alice steps up, swings the axe, and embeds it in his chest. Anyone who can draw line of sight to Private Dockery, please add stress as he is killed. Outright killed.
Is that the one in the corner?
That's the guy who is by the generator over here.
I do not have line of sight of him. I can see Tara Rudden is dead, but I can just make out the corpse token, but I do not have his eyes on his.
You're also not unconscious, Pat, but you wouldn't see this. So don't stress. Okay. So, as the scene happens, as the show happens, Tara Rudden on the ground, coughing up blood. We see Private Doherty tries to get to her and goes, "Come on," and grabs her by the arm. "Who did this?" And as he says, "Who did this?" an axe embeds into his back. And Alice Day whips the axe out and kicks him over. And that's her turn. Sam Oggy is going to fire at Alice Day. Try and get a little bit of revenge there, I think. Fuck me, 3 successes. And is she in armor? No, she's dead. So as she brings up the axe, she turns, begins running forwards, and Samogi goes, "No, fucking bitch!" and fires, and 2 shots drop her. In the center, I'm behind here, I'm not even going to tell you what's happening, you just hear gunshots. One second, I'm rolling. They see me rolling. That's 1 hit. He is in body armor though. It's the duel of the captains over there. It's Captain Haig versus Daniel Gonzalez, the leaders of this shit. Now, Runcorn's the leader technically, but Haig is like de facto second in command.
Now, so we all know that Runcorn is dead, so, you know.
Well, maybe. Body armor. Soldier's grand. Mildred Cobb fires. The Runcorn soldier fires back. Success. Okay, that's a good win for the Runcornites there. Right. I now need... Who's feeling lucky?
Nobody.
Nobody.
I'll do
Nobody.
it. Why not? Go for it, mate.
I trust you.
Gabe and Pat, do it.
What?
What?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I didn't even say what I needed from you. Can you both roll me d6s, please?
Oh, who the fuck am I killing? That's a 2.
Okay, there we go.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot to put all
Didn't
of
get a
those
3 or higher. At the exact same moment, the fences buckle, and there's an electrical discharge. And all of the lights around Camp Runcorn, the glowing fences, go out as the gates are forced open and walkers enter from both gates. We are now just assuming that walkers are everywhere right now, as the horde coming up from the ocean is close as well. Threat level is now 4. Alright?
Do that boat, it still works.
You don't know. We are back to the top of initiative. Quaim, we're over to you. Are you going into quarantine and looking to find people?
Quaim will look back and see the absolute shit show that has gone down. He will call out to people. If you want to fight to the death, stay there. Get the fuck out of there.
Okay, and what are you going to do?
He is going to go to the quarry. No, he's not. He's a knob, but he is a reasonable knob.
He's a good knob.
As are we all. Look to go over to rush over to Seamus to drag him unwillingly to the quarantine zone, the quarantine area.
Okay. I'll say that you get your movement to Seamus. I'll let you make a medicine check to try and help him.
Oh God.
I know, you're terrible at that, but... with 2 successes, Seamus, you are stabilised. On 1, and back up to not broken, whatever it's called. Battered. However, on the skull there, Quaim, you grab Seamus, and you see Ray moving forwards. You fucking loverfucker! Swear I shouldn't have left you alone with her for a second! Come on, Cole! Fucking pig! And he fires bullets into the ground. That's enough to distract you as a walker, illuminated by the light of the burning generator, lunges after you. You turn, chasing as it gets to you. I need you to roll a mobility check for me. Don't fail. Oof. Okay, you succeed on the mobility check, so you don't fall and impale yourself or fall into the flames of the generator. But on 2 more skulls, as you are dragging him away, you see just more walkers coming, and another one, sodden with sewage, lunges for you. You're going to want to try and avoid this, biting at your face.
I am gonna try and close combat to break its
Do
neck, to twist its neck.
You succeed, you break its neck to the side, fighting. Each time you do this, I'm going to give you the reward of like pushing closer to the quarantine zone, dragging Seamus with you. And for the purpose of that, I will say that Seamus can give you help action, so an extra dice to all of this. However, you are literally fighting through walkers to reach this quarantine zone, and another one grapples onto you, teeth bite at your cheek. This would just be a flat point of damage.
I can't afford to
You
take
can't
it.
afford to take it.
Take
Oh.
it.
It's
4 successes, 3
Well,
skulls.
successes, you push towards the quarantine zone. You're up onto the gangplank towards the ship. But another walker lurches up from the side, grabs your legs and you pulls. And as it does, it slips your feet and you crack onto the floor. And it begins to drag you off of the gangplank. It's biting into your boots, but thankfully you're wearing steel cap boots. And its teeth, you hear the splintering of cartilage as its teeth break on the boot. But the boot only goes so high as it begins to work its way up your leg. Bitten in the stomach.
I've got a close combat here.
Yep. Oh, you're able to twist this one, kicking it and crush the skull. But another one climbs up onto your back. Seamus shoulder barges it to the side. It's got your hand though, and it sinks its teeth into your hand. You have a choice, Liam. Amputate or take the damage.
How can I amputate?
You take the bite and amputate at a later time. Well, D6 minutes.
Nope.
Okay, roll to avoid.
I'm gonna roll a mobility this time to dodge out of the way.
Okay. Two more. You roll out of the way, but you slip, and Seamus, you go to grab, but you see Quaim slip. And I'm actually going to put us on the other map for a second. Because you guys are here, right? Fighting this horde. I don't know if Gabe and David can see this.
I can, yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
And Gabe?
I can.
Yeah, I was going to say,
see
make
it
sure
in
you're not
there.
on mute, mate.
No. This time I have the thing on. Yeah, I can still see the map.
Good, you can see the tokens though.
Yes.
I can see the.
Good,
one
all players
for,
are observer. That's good, that's good. It's just sometimes the map's black. So, what happens here is as you are fighting, as you're fighting and you get up to the gangplank, you roll one of the walkers off you. But in doing so, Quaim, you slip and you fall off the gangplank into the water. Hands grab at you, dragging you down. I'm going to let you choose, Liam. You must either roll a walker attack where we don't know the result of it. You run that risk. Or I need you to roll a survival check. But if you fail, you drown.
Survival it is.
Alright, going for the all or nothing. With nothing but successes, Quaim, you kick out, pushing up, grip the edge of the gangplank. And at the last possible second, a hand grips yours as Seamus, falling in pain from the bullet wound, moves you up onto the gangplank. The walkers are so far unaware of you, prone and behind the bodies of the ones you've killed. They are beginning to walk past you both. You're both safe for now. Okay?
Quayne will just be lying on the gangplank, his breath heaving.
That was close. Quayne was secretly an Olympic swimmer, according to Novo.
And he will just whisper to Seamus on the ground as well, I am not saving your puff pink fucking welly ass again.
Okay, that brings us to Oshin. What are you doing? Gabe, what are you doing? You're muted.
For fuck's sake. Third time. Can I shoot Ray?
Yeah, go for it. Fucking do it.
Yeah, I'm doing
Shooting Ray is fun for all the family.
Oh, I forgot to target the bastard.
Try me, bitch.
My governor's daughter.
One success.
One success.
That's 2 damage to him. Ray, as the shot like slaps into him, he coughs blood, and he crawls back around the generator. That'll be like a reaction. I'll take it in his turn. However, on that one success, as you shoot Ray, you hear them coming behind you, and you turn. I'm going to roll a check for you and Mary Den Mary.
Any chance I can push her towards them and then run?
That is a rule. Yeah, that's a rule. 100%. Hang on. There are specific rules for sacrificing people to walkers to escape. I've mentioned it in combats before. It is something you 100% can do, and it gives you a load of benefits for trying to run away. Hang on. I need to find fighting the dead. Did Rodriguez like? Is the audio okay, by the way? I appreciate it's repetitive, but I'm liking using, rather than music, the like the actual audio, you know?
Yeah, like the fire burning and all that, yeah.
Yeah, and the zombies. It's all you guys would hear right now. It's gun. I mean, if I can add gunshots in, I would. I haven't got any, unfortunately. Combat and healing. World of the Dead. Hang on, I'm just trying to find it. Fighting the Dead is here somewhere. Damage and healing, other hazards. Fighting the Dead. Walker characteristics, threat level. Increasing the threat level. Reducing the threat level, single walker attacks. Fighting a swarm, amputation. Does have its rules. Losing to the Dead, swarm attacks. Rules amongst walkers is what we're currently doing. Where it's basically the NPCs and the PCs fight or fight the walkers. It's fucking horrific. Oh, where is it? Why is it not here? Alright, maybe I sent it in Discord a while back. I probably did. It'll be in rulebook photos. Clearing an area, fighting a swarm. Sacrificing another. Here we go. At the start of the rampage, sacrifice another reward to get it. Make an opposed roll for force. So I'll roll for Den Mary. Den Mary's pretty tough, but I am going to give her -2 for the fact she's, been shot. Right, she only got 1 success. 1 success to beat Oshin. Okay. 1 success will do it. Oshin, you shut. Well, please, you describe to me what you do.
So
Don't describe the result, just what you do.
Yeah, she did start shooting at them, right?
She did. Back to you.
Okay. Well, people are still fighting each other, and she's shooting them. I'm gonna kick the back of her knee,
Oh,
push her, and both towards the group.
okay. You're going into that. No, for the sake of my sanity, go for the quarantine. So that we have players together.
So yeah, I'll be both through it. Good luck. I mean, her out of.
So you kick the back of the knee and you sprint past, and she drops to the ground as she and you can see the bullet wound taking its toll on her. She looks up at you and goes, "You fucking bastard!" She turns, fires into the approaching walkers, but it's too late. one of the walkers' bullets hit it, and it grabs her, and almost like it's moving to kiss her, it presses its face to hers. But as you turn and look, you see it peeling her face away with its teeth. Chunks of meat pulling away. She's still screaming and firing, gristle and blood blowing out of this walker's ribs as it pulls her to the ground. And like it's giving her mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, like that pose, it is eating her face. And she only stops screaming when her throat is taken from her. Nice one, Gabe. Have the nightmares.
Nah, that's nice. That's fine.
I will say 2 points of stress for Nick, though, considering he just saw that.
Oh,
Both parts of that.
Oops. Sorry about that. Hope you don't mind.
No, you 100% saw that, Nick.
Lovely.
Alright, over to your turn.
My defense, you know, it was her or me, so I chose her.
Sergeant Greenwich saw it too.
That means I
whose
got
turn is it
somebody
now?
else. Yeah, shoot.
It's yours, David.
Oh, sorry, my brain was... Right. Seeing fucking... him absolutely just... turn on a bitch. Just like... This was it Mary... Done Mary... Hang on, who did he kill?
Mary Denmary.
Yeah, Mary.
The nice one.
Yeah.
The one person who was kind to you guys when you left the farm.
Yeah, like the one who was like actually chill and wasn't a raging bit.
She got it. Like-
Should be sacrificed. To like
My
this
defense
guy
had
is
no
just,
idea who she was.
it's just like I'm like ooh, I'm like I don't want to go near that. And I will. Did we actually determine whether I could see any huddles of survivors?
Did you roll a scout check?
I did, but I don't. I think we. Go up. Plus that.
God, I'm adding NPCs to the dead pile because I like to organize who's alive and who's dead, and this shit is not good.
Yes, 2 successes. There we go.
Two
fine.
successes. You can't
Yeah, I
see
have 2
anyone.
successes on the last
You can see walkers coming in from the north. You can see walkers coming in from the south. You're surrounded by walkers. There is a gunfight happening all around you. However, sorry, chewing gum to stop me biting my nails. You can't see your allies from the farm. Except the ones who are in the containers with you. In their turn, they will be coming out and basically following you. But where Lydia is, where some of the others are, where Rugger is, you don't know.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna head for the. Like from obviously from knowledge, we're aiming for the jail and the quarantine section.
That is correct.
But I am keeping my distance from quote unquote Marcus. Or whatever
Makes
his
sense.
name is that he's going by now. Right, come on! I'll like shout to the group, come on, this way! Quick as you can, keep your heads down! And try and usher everybody
Okay.
down and to it.
Okay, we're all there. I am now going to do the NPC's turns. One of you, name someone to roll me a bunch of dice.
Are they good NPCs or the bad
Father.
ones?
Father.
No, I want you guys. I want one of you just to roll me
I select that.
5 dice. 5 d20s. Let's make them d6s.
I'll do it. I think Pat's had enough fucking
Trauma.
trauma and stress. Do you want 5 individual dice?
Yes,
or...
please.
Okay, give me 2 6. Let me do.
Novo's in the chat,
Do
like,
you wanna
this
see
just
them?
sucked for Bob because of all the prep of,
Just-
like, all of this. I need to see them. And
Yeah, but
honestly,
do everybody else.
it's completely fine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm looking for
well-
3s and 4s. No, Pat's Nova was saying in the chat, like, you know, this must suck for Bob because everything's getting destroyed, all of his prep. And I'm like, yeah, but why do we think I build places like this if not to burn them? Did you just nail all of those?
All but that last one. How many have I done so far?
That was all I needed.
1, 2,
As you guys
3,
sprint.
4, 5. Oh yeah.
Lucky, because this is what we call an insta-death scenario. As you guys race towards the quarantine, you're caught up with Ruby O'Connor, who is able to grab onto Seamus and helps him to his feet. Up you get, my lovely. We'll have a cup of tea after all of this is done. Orla reaches you as well. Come on. As well as Rebecca. However, on that too... Oh, can you roll me one more d6, please? Apologies, I did miscount.
Yep. That's fine.
I need a lot of gum. I want to bite my nails so bad. Ah, shit, that's not good.
Jesus
I never thought
Christ.
about using gun to not bite my nails. That's a fucking genius idea.
It's the only thing it's because I want to chew. I like masticating. The main issue I have is my parents as a kid, they gave me that nail stuff that makes you stop biting your nails, right? Like the disgusting vinegary stuff. I love the taste. It made me bite my nails so much worse. Like, my nails, like, I don't have them. It made it so much worse. So I'm using gum to try and... I hate chewing gum, but it's better than my nails.
I know the feeling. I literally have nothing left. That's it.
As you guys are racing forwards, you turn back and look as you reach the gangplank. You see that as you're sort of running, Rita and Kim are racing behind you. You hear Rita go, "Go on, Kim, we'll get to Mama Kelloy's." And she looks down and she goes, "Oh my..." She looks down and she thinks, for a moment, you realise she thinks she's got like a sprain. But she doesn't. A walker, half submerged in the snow, has bitten deep into her ankle. And as she was in mid-momentum, she has ripped her leg out of the walker's mouth. And she just has a head and a fleshy neck attached to her lower ankle. And even in this state, the head is latched on. Do you guys know how ants work? That you can use them as stitches? Soldier ants.
Yep.
Can you soldier ants as stitches?
So there's a type of ant that you can, if you get a deep cut, you can put it on the cut, the head, get it to bite you, and then twist the body off. And in death, the ant will lock its jaws into position, and you can use it to stitch a wound. Weird shit Bob knows on a late night. That's what this walker's head has done. Locked in to Rita's ankle. And you see the blood draining from her. And she just drops, kneeling in the snow, as another walker grabs her by the hair, pulls her back, and teeth sink into her neck like a vampire. She doesn't even scream as she is pulled back into the snow. Kim, seeing this, turns, screams. Another walker grabs her by the arm, but she twists and is able to throw it to the side. Staggering back, she trips and is prone, taking 1 point of damage, but not dead. To the north of that, Matty has sent Ruby ahead, but goes, "I'm rolling for them individually, because we love Matty and the Reverend." These other characters I kind of see as like, you know, we haven't had the chance to develop them, ergo they can die. It's Walking Dead logic. Matty's going to make a mobility. Matty, with 1 success, no walkers, and apparently no stress on this fucking Chad, paces and catches up to the rest of you, and he runs past Reader's body. He gets to Kim. Empathy. Where is it? He hasn't got it. It'll be a leadership. Man's a natural born leader. Oh. Choices party. Do you want Matty to push?
No.
I don't think so.
I think
want him alive.
I think to give as character insight, he'd be more concentrated on both Ruby and getting back to Christian.
I agree.
Yeah.
Matty sees Kim drag down, trip, but he's already in full motion, and he just says as he passes her, "You're a good lord, you're a good lady. I hope it's brief. Go with God, my love."
Can we help her though? Can we do anything?
Potentially, at the end of the round after I've rolled for it.
Got it.
The Reverend, walking backwards with purpose, assault gun flaring. And it is on the 4th day of Rapture that we find ourselves besotted by the unholy, the devout, and the heathen. And he just starts single-shot headshotting. He walks past Kim, who is on the ground, having been torn into. He shoots the 2 walkers eating her in the back. And seeing that she's still half alive, he goes, "Go with God, child, and tell him to wait, then hold the door for us." And he turns, puts his boot on her neck to stop her head moving, and shoots her in the forehead.
Wait, wasn't it Rita that died first? Kim also died?
No, that was Raider,
the
but
one who just dropped.
Raider got dragged down and has been torn apart, and I'm describing he's mercy killing her.
Ah.
On a failed leadership, he sees Kim fallen over, and he goes, "The Lord Almighty has a plan for you, my love. In this moment, you must either fight and rise, or die and rise." We've reconnected. Tell me we're still live. Tell me we're still live.
You are still live.
Okay, thank God. OBS just disconnected and reconnected. That really scared me. You. Because that can also screw up the recording. Let me move Quam over there because everyone can see what's going on. Over here, there is a 2v2 happening between the 2 sort of local captains and their sidekicks. So Gonzalez fired at Haig, missed all his shots. Haig's gonna fire back. Two successes. That's 3 damage. He's not wearing armor. He's down to broken. Prone. Cobb fires at the soldier. 1 success. The soldier's got armor on. The soldiers should win this fight, narratively speaking. Yep, he's good. Soldier's gonna fire back. Oh, did you not? Oh shit, I'll do that in a second. Soldier does get no successes, so that fight is ongoing. End of the round, and I will allow it because I did cock up there. Pat, we are over to you. You have your full turn.
So mine was just kind of trying to patch my guts up after being shot so many times. So
Make a medical check.
Are you trying to assist in any way?
No, this is happening. Remember that all of this is happening at the same time. I saw a video on YouTube today of a DM who has a 6-second timer for everyone's turns, and if you don't say what you're going to do in that time, you just have to say what you're going to do. But if you don't say what you're going to do, he doesn't pause it, and it automatically goes over to the next person's turn. I'm so tempted to introduce that as like a brutal thing, but
Nah, that would be terrible.
no.
1 success, 1 failure.
1 success, 1 failure. You're able to patch yourself up a little bit. You're not bleeding. So I'll say you're bruised. But on that failure, I'll say that you cannot move and go and help Kim, if that's what you were going to do.
Yeah, that was.
Because it takes too much for you to actually stitch yourself up. So at the end of the round, Kim takes another point of damage as she is being jumped on. She has got 1 hit point left. She's on 1 out of, remaining. Leo Duncan is going to fire his assault rifle at Sam Oggy. 2 successes. Oggy with the body armor. No successes, that's 3 damage. Sam Oggy is dead. Damn, he was
down.
He's prone and down, but not dead. As I specified, he's not dead. Second. Like I say, you don't insta-kill people in this system, and that's why the mercy killing is a big part of this system. It's so that shit like this can then come back to haunt you at a later date. Alright, so in retaliation though, Sarah O'Hara is going to fire at Leo Duncan. With 2 successes, he's not wearing armor, he is now dead. That is enough bullets to put him down. However, zombies have surrounded Sarah O'Hara, and through the burning pit that has kept Camp Runcorn alive, burning zombies emerge from it like demons of Greek myth, and 2 drag her back into the flames. On account of this, I'm going to roll the Walker attack table twice and take the worst result. That's not good. She is dead. This is a fucking culling. Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
I'm being as fair as I can. But this ain't fair. Of the last thing you see of Sarah O'Hara, she was the lady who was in the tank, is she shoots and kills Leo Duncan. She goes, "Take that, you traitorous," as teeth sink into her shoulder, and she turns and staggers, but 2 walkers grab her. And we're dealing with season 1 and 2 walkers here, folks, and it's night. All she sees are the glinting cat's eyes as she is dragged, screaming, fighting, into the flames, and as she burns, her lungs fill with smoke. And here's the fun thing about burning to death, folks. It's not the fire that kills you. It's the smoke inhalation. The burning's bad, but you only think you're dead because you have no air left in your lungs from the heat. She survives at least a couple more minutes. Her lungs have popped like popcorn and confetti. Her throat bulges and blisters. And after a few moments, she will rise again. And that, as you race into the quarantine zone, is where we are going to pick up next week.
Quick question before we do this. Kim was still alive, right? We just left the poor fella.
She's still alive. If you like, we will roll one final check for Kim to see if she gets in the quarantine zone.
Yep. Any chance we can help by shooting the enemies or anything like the thing? Oh, then yeah, let's roll for her.
In this instance, if you're going in for safety, big air quotes, then no. I will roll. I will tell her all of her stats are the same. She literally is a D&D commoner. Her traits are she is a former psychology student. She hides her fear and will follow any strong leader. You may pick. She has a knife, a bottle of wine, and a pack of cigarettes. You may pick any skill or the knife, and if she succeeds, I will roll 2 results on the Walker attack table and pick the better one. You guys may choose to save this lady's life by picking her what choice she goes with.
I'm thinking knife just because of the bonus dice for it.
Yep. Seems to be the only option also in this situation. She's not gonna be like lit a cigarette or drinking it. It would be a good way to go though. A fun one.
Well, it's certainly one way to go.
Knife it is. Fuck. She swings the knife, but it skids, and she's screaming. You can see just desperation as she's still holding in her left arm. She's still holding 4 or 5 like King James Bibles that she was handing out. She's just been carrying them without thinking because they were just in her arms when all this happened. And as she does, she panics and she turns and her ankle twists, and you see the moment as her ankle breaks or sprains or something just pops. And she staggers towards the quarantine zone, calling out, "Don't go! Don't leave me, please don't! Don't!" And she drops to the ground, and you see that in the back of her neck, where the shoulders meet the neck, there's a fist-sized chunk of meat just missing. Her spine is visible, and you see Rebecca begin to move out to get her, but Matty grabs her by the arm and goes, "There's nothing you can do, love." And you watch as Kim goes, "I don't want to die." But her head is savagely tracked to the side. The vertebrae punches out of the side of the jugular as walkers descend on her.
Any chance we can mercy kill her?
She's dead before she hits the ground.
Far too late for that.
Like the way I've just described that, she's dead before she hits the ground.
Yep.
She will, of course, return, but the rest of you stagger up the gangway. The walkers know you're here. They will be coming. But if you can search this ship, there are places of safety. You are not safe. You may not rest. We are not ending the session in a sense of optimism or anything like that. We will pick up exactly here this time next week, because there is a good chance you don't make it out alive. So,
Good. At this point, I'm thinking more certainty.
thank you all so much for watching. We have been Tattletales RPG, where the table may indeed be virtual, but by God, you're welcome at it. Bye for now.
And the trauma is real.
And the trauma is real.